they're naming the belt loader the Big Bad Wolf because he got this little piggy.
Oh my god.
I thought I heard. I think I heard Betty.
Yeah.
Yeah, Betty, can we get a mic test?
Is it any better?
Hooray!
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Excellent.
Excellent.
And I also forgot, I got my first tetanus shot since I was like a teenager.
You're actually supposed to get those regularly. That's something you should be doing
Every
normally.
10 years.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
And Coslow, when was the last time you got the tetanus
I
shot?
was gonna say, Josh, based off your oh look, there's rust in this pan. Well, I just need to scrape it out. That happened yesterday. I'm like, you should probably check out the tetanus thing.
I mean, it's normal for those pans to rust.
What?
if you leave any amount of moisture.
I recognize this, but if you ingest any of it, you may need tetanus shots.
Yeah, don't eat the
Or-
rust.
No, it's like poison, right? You just ingest a small bit and you become immune.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. Or you become a superhero.
Yeah.
Or a rust
Microdose
monster.
to
Piss man.
I think I have like
Rust monster.
4 more years. It's fine.
When you say rust monster, I just think of naked man in rust running up to me with a rock.
I mean,
What?
probably more dangerous than the actual rust on the pan. One will kill you quick.
Yeah.
Last time I went to the doctor, they were just like, you had flu shot yet? No. All right, here. And stab me in the arm. What about tetanus? It's probably been a while. All right, here. I'm like, all right.
Yep, a
They'll,
little
they'll
bit
do
of this, a
that
little bit
here
of that.
too. They'll do that here too, but then they'll give you a bill for $2,000.
Yes, exactly. Went
You
to see-
nodded slightly.
Well,
They gave me some like extra wraps, so like for when I have to take a shower, I have to rewrap my foot because I'm not supposed to keep it wet.
It's not as
They give me-
interesting as giving you actual rap lyrics. Like, here you go,
Yeah.
some fat jam.
But I was like, oh man, you guys are giving me so much cool stuff. This would cost so much money if I had to pay for it myself. And I was like, even if workman's comp doesn't cover it, I know I have United Healthcare through work, so like, I know the CEO will approve it. It's fucking better.
The comp better cover 100% of what has occurred on the job. For sure.
Or more just I was making the joke of the fact that the United Healthcare CEO, I was like, they just got a new CEO, he should approve it, right?
Monka?
Monka.
All right, everybody, welcome back. It's Wednesday. Half of you are dead. The other half is, well, a little crazy.
Getting there.
It's fine. Yeah, we are a cornucopia of something today. But let's try and put all the pain of real life aside, except for potentially C-Swab, who almost lost a toe today, and let's do a little bit of role playing. Welcome back to Goblin with a Fat Ass Session 1. Last session, if you missed the VODs, we rolled characters. And we have a lovely cadre of, a malort of goblins, perhaps? I don't know what a pack of goblins is called.
A malort?
I think a pack of goblins is just called a problem.
Yeah.
Accepted.
We have a problem.
A full 7-pack problem of goblins.
Hold on a minute, sweetie. Let me run this past the rest of the problem.
I hope everybody has.
We're the problem.
I hope everybody has taken the week to refine just a little sampling of your character's backstory and how you became a goblin with a fat ass. Some of you have already rolled how you got your ass, and some of you went to a terrible wizard school and were cursed and or blessed with bountiful bouncing booties. The rest of you, big naturals, just grew it as it is. And some of you spent long years in the Goblin Wars, fighting for your right to have ass. But today, oh today, you, the 7 assiest of the ass goblins, are now in Camp Fatass. You are the council, the triumvirate, the, well, group of the most bountiful of goblins, and you are considered leaders of your particular factions. And you have all come together in mutual assiness for one purpose: to rob the richest person in the town blind. And who's the richest person in the town? Why, no other than Mr. Fluffykins, the exotic animal dealer who apparently speaks in a southern country bumpkin accent littered with Shakespearean prose, who groans at the end of every sentence. Yeah, God, it's gonna be so hard to keep a straight face for this. A pained groan, mind you. Now for the rest of you, who want to get the jump on Mr. Fluffykins, you know that he is going to be at the Gala of the Century at the Mayor's Manor. And what is it you're stealing? Why, nothing else than the recipe for the secret sauce, locked in a 300-pound safe. You all have come together today and decided in mutual goblin agreement that yes, this is how you are going to become rich, and by using your natural bounties, you should have no problem infiltrating the gala, taking back the recipe for the secret sauce, and making you all filthy rich in the process. Now, ahem. Are we all ready to begin?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Excellent.
Maybe.
As it has been a while since the Council of Fat-Assed Goblins have gotten together, you all have made the rest of the goblins of Camp Fat-Ass give you some space as to park your bountiful booties, of course. And you're sitting around the campfire, and you're going to do a few introductions. First of all, you're going to introduce you to the rest of your tribe, and, well, tell them a little bit about yourself. I hope everybody's prepped a little bit of story, but if you haven't, wing it. Oh, let's see. Who are we gonna start with today? Let's start with the man of the hour, Esmeralda Greenfinger.
How you doing, sweetie? Okay. So, Esmeralda, alias Easy. She's basically combination like party girl and muscle mommy. So she always was someone who like wanted to, have a great time, go to all the parties and everything. But she's also kind of an angry drunk, and she's also very big. So that is the normal sorts of hijinks that would ensue from Easy. She definitely has a bit more of a motherly tone in her older age. So she kind of sees herself a little bit as a caretaker of people that are around her. But other than that, like she's pretty one-dimensional. She's big but hot, and loves drinking and occasionally getting naked.
Excellent. All of these things sound amazing.
Occasionally.
Occasional nudity.
Her version of Berserker Rage, because she is a Berserker. So her version of Berserker Rage is basically just taking her top off. That's what it boils down to.
How can we tell if the goblin is raging? I don't know. Do you see the tits?
And can you see them past the ass?
Amazing. Esmeralda, what is your ass size?
4. It's a green dump truck.
That's a big ass.
It ain't the biggest, but it happens where it happens sometimes, sweetie.
Oh my god.
Very good. All right, let us move on to our next fat-assed goblin, Fack Freely, the goblin priest.
Yes. All right. So Fack is the oldest of 3 brothers and has been groomed by his father to take over the family business, which is being a preacher inside of a goblin church that worships a particular deity. And he's never really wanted to take over the family business, so he's been trying to find ways out. He hasn't really enjoyed the grooming that's been happening all the way along this, and so he's a bit of a curmudgeon when it comes to having to deal with religious things, but he sort of has the training in it and has the schooling in it, and so this opportunity has sort of presented itself as a way to get out of having to sort of deal with those sorts of responsibilities of taking over the family business and whatnot, because he can sort of escape with this wealth opportunity. But in general, he's just sort of like a semi-irritated, just want to get through this, get over with things, not very patient individual when it comes to dealing with situations, because he's impatient. He wants to get through things. Yeah.
Very good, very good. And what is Fac Freely's ass size? Asking the important question.
He's a 6 or a Terminator ass size.
How does the church feel about all that ass?
They had to open both doors when Pat wants to come to church on those days. Yeah, they can't-
Extra
not
wide
just the
pews
one.
in that church.
He sits on a pew. It's just one pew for the one. Yeah, it's just one pew for his ass, and then his brothers are on the ones behind him.
Amazing. One pew wide.
That's
Holy.
right. His I forgot to mention his dad's name is Speak, and then his brothers are Dwink and Cum and Philip, and we just call Philip P. That's all.
Ah, yes, yes, my little brother, come.
Yes, KHUN.
Very good. Thank you, Fac Freely. Up next, we have Fushuga Treefinger, the other goblin priest. Fushuga, what's your story? Oh, Fushuga's muted.
You did say in the
Oh no.
channel that he had the
Oh, beer
BRB.
packs, yeah.
Oh no,
10
poor
minutes
guy.
ago.
BRB. All right, we will skip Fushuga. We will get back to him in a moment. Hexy Thundercheeks. This is
hey, that's
our
me.
goblin warlock. Tell us a little bit about yourself and make sure you include your ass size.
So I have the biggest ass that ever had ass. It is so big. It's just massive. It has its own zip code. It's hard to fit through doors. It's crazy. So Hexy didn't just earn her name for her amazing ass. It became a title of power. And she was kind of it was like in recognition of her chaotic, warlock-filled life. She was born into a raucous goblin clan, and was an oddity even as a kid. Most goblins tinkered with explosives and trinkets and such, but she had a knack for summoning bizarre, unpredictable magic. She ended up getting herself tied to an entity called the Wobbling Void, and which became a thing during an ill-conceived prank where she, at a much younger age, tried to steal a cursed tome from a rival goblin warlock. And unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on whose perspective you're looking at, the book opened to reveal a portal to her now patron, the Wobbling Void, a swirling mess of cosmic chaos. Instead of devouring her, the Void's energy seemed to be drawn to her and took her as a champion, gifting her with immense unstable magical power and beginning her quest for the most ginormous and massive ass.
Beautiful.
Yeah, her primary goal is power because, honestly, frankly, big magic matches big energy. She dreams of ruling her own goblin empire where chaos is law and no one dares question the power of her ass.
I love Hexy. Very good. Thank you so much, Betty. Up next, we have the Wondrous. Rolled Wondrous. Rolled, you are a goblin wizard. How did you manage to get here, my friend?
Hi, it's me, Wold Wondrous. Sort of the black sheep of my family. I have an embarrassing ass of size 0, so
Poor guy.
they don't like me very much. But I have my shiny walk. If you want to see it, let me know. And because my family doesn't like me, I basically listen to a lot of music, so I make these cool playlists. If anybody likes music. And yeah, I basically have these cool wizard powers that nobody respects. So I sort of just am apathetic to everybody else, but I like to be involved. I like to be a part of a team.
Roll is a perfect little cinnamon roll. I love him already. He just loves his little shiny rock and wants to show everyone.
Also, because I make playlists and I like to categorize my songs, I use the Dewey Decimal System.
Oh god. There it is.
The Dewey Decimal System.
I use the Dewey Decimal System to categorize my playlists by songs.
Protect him at all costs. Protect Rold at all costs. We've had him for 3 minutes, and if anything happened to him, I'm killing everyone in this room, then myself.
Got it. So he's gonna die first. Just
First
cursed.
thing Christina likes is killing me.
If we have to sacrifice someone, it's going to be the one with no ass, right? I mean, that's just
Yeah,
It's true.
No assets.
It's not my fault I have no ass.
could work a little
it's
harder.
just about what you bring to the team, sweetie, and what you currently bring is no ass.
Swabby, lay down. You do not get to be the
No, Swabby.
Swabby
Absolutely
thinks
not.
she is the goblin, which is partially true.
Swabby.
Swabby. Up
Well,
next, the heroic goblin paladin, Sweelk. Sweelk, give us a little bit of backstory and your ass size.
I got a bubble butt. At one point, Sweek had a massive ass. However, thanks to a magical accident with her friends at wizard camp, she just now has a bubble butt. While she was very upset about this at first, she decided that she was going to be a fighter about this, and potentially enlist herself to a god. She has not picked her god yet. I'm leaving that up to if and when, but she is secretly potentially plotting revenge to get her ass back. She
The revenge arc.
she's a revenge arc. Yeah, she's like an anti-paladin.
You're
Fine, we'll figure
teaming
that
up
out
with
later.
Hexy.
Yeah. This is why she's meeting up with Hexy, because she knew how to get all of the ass. And that's really the amount of thought I put into this. I'm leaving a lot of things open about this one, just to see where we could take, except for her quote unquote friends from Wizard Camp that stole the majority of her ass.
No, those damn ass hoarding warlocks.
And this is why she decided to become a paladin instead of a warlock. So.
Very good, very good. All right. Last but not least, the heroic story of Rox Glumwell, the, again, goblin priest.
Yeah, so, before the incident, Rox was just kind of like average-assed goblin. She was just like always been kind of like a loner, but was also like very curious about a lot of things, including like magic and stuff like that. So she started studying a bunch of magic, trying to become like a wizard or something. She didn't really know what. And you know, she went to like a wizard camp one time and made some friends. They're good friends. She loved all of them. She's a really nice person. She like just gets along with everybody like really easily. And yeah, and like they decided to like try this like spell that they found. Hey, you know, this is a great way to get more ass. And then the incident happened.
Siphoned my ass away.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you for sharing the story of your ass. We do have a plethora of goblin priests here. And
It was a religious experience.
I like how everybody brings just something a little bit different to the table. I like we've got the revenge arc, we've got the cute guy who just wants to show everybody his shiny rock, the paladin that might be a little bit lost, and perhaps the cunning warlock here to steal everyone's ass. Very good. Good. This is excellent. Well, my problem of goblins. Well, you have brought your various tribes here today to the goblin meeting place of Camp Fatass, and you have commanded your minions to leave you be in order for you 7, well at least 6 for now, to talk about how you are going to pull off this heist of the century. Now, one of your goblin minions was lucky enough to give you some inspiration. In fact, they've left a flyer for you right to the left of the fire pit. And if you click on that little flyer, it might give you some inspiration. Why, it's a stolen gala invitation. You are cordially invited to the Gala of the Decade, hosted by His Excellence, your Mayor, the Jabronitar. It formally invites you to the spectacle of spectacles. A night of wonder awaits. See exotic animals provided by the legendary Mr. Fluffykins. Sample the king of all sauces in the spectacular sauce fountain. Dance, dine, and delight in an evening of enchantment. The location? Manor Jabronitar, Moontop Hill Rise. Date, the 7th of Snowtop. Why, that's today. And time, starting at the 19th hour. Interesting. Now, with this blessed parchment in hand, surely given to you by one of Sweelk's gods, potentially, or maybe blessed by one of the priests, this is where you all are going to get rich, because you know Mr. Fluffykins is the richest person in town. And if you get your hands on that secret sauce, why, you could mass produce it. You could ass produce it. You could do anything with it. You could chug it to potentially get more ass. You could offer it to your god and potentially get more ass. Listen, all the roads, they're all going to lead to ass.
All roads lead to that.
But now, with this information in hand, you can potentially plan how you're going to get into this gala. Goblins are not necessarily the most popular creatures, and if, well, say you were to be seen around the gala, they would immediately kick you out. You need some sort of plan, some sort of way to get in. Skulk around unseen, steal the sauce, and get out scot-free. You know where the manor is, and you know that, well, there are going to be a lot of goods coming and going to the manor. You can talk amongst yourselves and get some ideas, or you can just walk right in. Ahem. But of course, the consequences of your actions are yours. And if something is risky, you just might have to roll ass in order to get out of it. But the more risky things you do and fail at will cause the chaos clock to go up and up and up. And if shit hits the fan, well, you just might not get out with the secret sauce that you so desperately crave. So I suggest going in with some semblance of a plan. 1, you know it's at a manor where a lot of people are going to be. 2, Mr. Fluffykins owns a plethora of exotic animals. And 3, it is a party or a gala, and there might be some people dressed up. For a moment, I am going to grab a tissue because my nose is absolutely dripping. But you, the goblin leaders, can talk a little bit around the fire, get warmed up with each other, and discuss just how you're going to get your hands on this sauce. Back.
So it seems like we have options, like the options that immediately spring to mind. We could try to, like, disguise ourselves as animals in some capacity and sneak in that way. I think sneak in and then figure out how to sneak around will be the best approach. If they don't like goblins there and they're gonna kick us out. If they see that there's goblins just hanging around. So we either take the like sneak in as animals. We could try to dress up as like trying to be very posh and look like we're attendees. We could just bust in a back door somewhere, beat up some guards.
6 goblins in a trench coat.
6 goblins in a trench coat, yeah.
Just stack them by ass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Other ideas?
I mean, there's going to be a lot of vendors, so it doesn't necessarily have to be dressed up as animals. We could also be delivering something or sneaking in on a cart of something.
Oh, true. We could pretend to be like the help for somebody, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Act like you belong.
exactly, yeah.
No, we're supposed to be here. I'm delivering this ass to the ass market.
That's right.
Mm.
And of course, you're
Ass delivery.
escorting Wald for the ass delivery.
I have returned.
Hello.
Hello.
We were discussing different options about how to get in, as you had mentioned.
Absolutely, please, by all means.
I like the act like we're supposed to be there approach.
Yeah. No. I'm supposed to be here. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Now, your various
Alright.
goblin tribal minions have given you the best offerings that they could possibly muster, including a brightly polished stone, the most beautiful stone of them all, and various pocket contents which now line your pockets. You have, meager things to work with, so keep all of those items in mind and use them to their fullest extent.
We could also see, if you're going to do the sneak-in way, whether or not the oddly sized keys actually open anything around the building. So we have oddly sized keys.
You also have a screwdriver and tape.
Ah.
I have an unexploded artillery shell.
If we need a distraction.
We also have strong acid and a glass vial and a telescope.
True.
Bottle of
Actually, the
orc
telescope would be
liquor.
good for scouting the space if we needed to.
And a fabulous hat.
I have a perfectly shiny walk.
Yeah.
Sorry, I laugh every time because it's literally all he has.
Yes.
I've got a rock.
No ass, just a rock. What are you bringing to the table, Roll?
Rolled is our talker. Send him to talk to everyone. Hello, look at my rock.
All right, guys, let me do all the talking.
I'm like, oh my god, I can't draw. I'm drawing a blank. Red Stapler from Office Space,
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
where
You have
he
my
just
stapler?
keeps talking, and people like want to get away, but he's just gonna keep talking.
Yes. Trap them, my goblins.
That's how we get in. We just have him talk to the guards. Not even like try to get in. He's just talking to them, and then they just leave.
Well-
because
Is it possible to dress up Wald the least like a goblin possible? Because Wald has no ass.
Yeah, no
yeah,
ass.
yeah, true.
True.
All right. So you get Wald dressed up like almost like a non-goblin, escorting in the help, which are
Yeah.
us goblins, to support
Right, I
something.
like it.
Let him borrow my fabulous hat.
Just-
And he has this shiny rock because he's an eccentric.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
walks in playing with the shiny rock and distracting everyone with the shiny rock.
Yeah.
Anyone has any questions? Fuck you. Look at my shiny rock.
Yeah.
It's bound to work, sweetie.
How do you feel about this plan, Roll?
I mean, I like the plan. I mean, the plan is fine. If I have to be the hero, I can be the hero. I'm probably the most heroic one here, but you know, I don't know how everybody else wants to be. If anybody else wants to be the hero, you can be the hero, but I don't mind being the hero.
I'm perfectly fine with you being the hero.
It's your time to shine, sweetie. But wear the hat, though.
I have to. If I'm going to be the hero, then I have to make sure I have a good playlist of me being the hero. But also the playlist has to include the fact that I'm not wearing a hat because I don't normally wear hats. But if the hat fits and it looks good, then I'll wear the hat. But I don't normally like to wear hats, so I hope the hat is just something that fits my style because, again, I don't wear a lot of hats. But I need to make sure my playlist matches the fact that my hat and now me being the hero are perfectly combined into one. But then if my playlist isn't organized correctly, I have to go back to my system.
All right. We get it.
So the plan so far is to dress up your most assless goblin in your finest, most fabulous hat, and send him waddling up just as one of the team. Is that correct?
Yeah.
With us in tow, as dressed
As
up
the help.
The help, yeah.
Oh, right.
Let's try to make ourselves look as much like help as we can.
I'm already wearing my friggin' priest suit. It's this stupid tight thing with a collar, so why not?
The rope
just wants to
strain
wear
at your ass.
Hot made outfit.
Does help usually wear pants? Or is that optional?
No.
Lexi is wearing a typical like Victorian outfit, but instead of having a bustle, it's just her ass.
Alright. I think a plan has been concocted. So, you'll go in through the front gate and just pretend like you belong, rolled in the front, potentially distracting the rest of the group, and the rest of you dressed up as help.
Is there a servant entrance? I guess is something we should probably think about.
And if there is, you might be directed towards it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that. Are there any last-minute preparations from the problem of goblins? Before we head out to the Gala of the Decade, it is about 30 minutes until the 19th hour.
I feel like preparation is not really this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
Just kind of just.
We'll just go there, see what's happening, and figure it out.
Okay.
Just rolled with it.
Just rolled with it.
Wondrous.
Rolled. Wondrous. Excellent. All right. Let's head on out to the Gala of the Decade, as the problem of goblins pulls together a makeshift plan. It is rolled at the forefront, and the rest of you holding up the rear.
And the rear is also holding up the rear.
There's a whole lot of caboose back here.
I was gonna say, are we walking in order of ass? Are we lined up in order of ass?
No, it seems logical.
Does someone need to specifically hold up Hexy's rear?
No, she's been working on that for years. She's got this hand.
I just mean, like, does it need...
Squeakle will volunteer. She's
okay.
trying to get on her good side. To learn about how to
Which
get
side?
married.
There's so many sides.
I was gonna say, the left or the right cheek.
Oh, I'm going
Does
straight
a
for the
spear
middle.
have sides?
It's fine.
It's all the good side.
One moment, please, while I set up your tokens on the next scene. Welcome, one and all, to the Mayor's Gala of the Decade. As you read on the pamphlet, the Mayor, the Jabronitar, stands before you, a massive muscular minotaur wearing abnormally cool shades. To his left, the recognizable face of the richest person in town, Mr. Fluffykins, a small black feline, but on his shoulder is a very rotund raccoon. Flanking Mr. Fluffykins, a frog-like butler with a fancy wig stands by a set of grand gala doors, currently shut to the populace. And one of the terrors, the protectors of the secret sauce, the extremely high elves. This extremely high elf is currently looking at the door and muttering to himself words like, dude, and hey. He might be trying to check himself out in the mirror, but there is no mirror there. And thus, for now, his back is to the problem of goblins. Nobles from around the world have shown up to the gala, and now line up in neat lines in front of you. You and your fat asses have walked right up to the front gates of Mr. Jabronitar's mansion, and Mr. Fluffykins looks like he's about ready to give a speech. Roll, do you manage to wiggle your way a little bit closer to the front? As you have no ass, this is quite easy for you to move around the legs of the assembled, and as people look down, they may assume that you are a gnome or perhaps a halfling, as you have this very fashionable hat on. You can hear the comments from the nobles around you. That hat is so fashionable. Why, yes, that one certainly knows fashion. I should talk to them later. Rolled. You fumble around in your abnormally loose pockets because you have no ass, and find your perfectly smooth and round stone, your most prized possession. Mr. Fluffykins clears his throat and looks like he's about ready to give a speech. Goblins, is there anything you do before the speech begins?
I find a good spot to either lean or sit.
You lean back slightly and find yourself sitting.
Excellent.
That's very good.
As for the rest of you, perhaps not amply built goblins, the rears are in the rear, and the nobles are in the front, and they do not see or are distracted by your ample assets. While Rolled, the messenger, in his fashionable hat, sit up front as one of the nobles. Oh God, you guys are gonna make me do this.
You didn't make you do anything. The
Country
dice made you
bumpkin.
do it.
Yeah. And also, every time you encounter an NPC in Goblin with a fat ass, we will just roll once, and I will have to follow said rules.
Okay, so introduce ourselves to literally everyone here.
Yeah, you're gonna make me work for this. That's fine.
I was trying to research actual songs for my playlist so I can reference them when I do have to speak. I am trying to make my way to the group, or am I trying to make my way back? I'm sorry.
Ahem. Howdy, folk. Good folk, gentiles, all esteemed nobles of this fine, fine city. I bid thee welcome to this grand soiree. Verily it doth please mine heart beyond measure to see such splendiferous company arrayed between this roof tonight. Oh, sweet heavens, my lower back's tighter than a hog in a rainstorm. Let us first raise a cheer and extend our humble gratitude to our most honored guest, the noble Mayor Jabronitar, whose grace and wisdom hath lent this evening its proper glow. Truly, goddamn, it's the groan. Truly, sir, thou art a jewel among men, and I tip mine proverbial hat to thee. Mercy me, my knees are crackling like dry twigs in a bonfire. Now, dear friends, I entreat thee to mingle and make merry. Feast thine eyes upon the marvels I have brought, a veritable menagerie of the rarest beasts from lands near and far. Pet them, admire them, let their wonders soothe thy weary soul. Though I do caution thee, steer clear of Mr. Waddles here, as he slaps the abnormally rotund rear of his raccoon friend. For his teeth art sharper than a widow's tongue. Oh, lordy, my elbows doth cry for oil. In this heart of
Okay.
No, I'm in pain.
You're doing great, sweetie. Just keep it going.
Now in the heart of this stately mansion, thou shalt find a sight most wondrous, a fountain of secret sauce, bubbling and flowing like ambrosia itself, guarded by mine loyal retinue of elves, each one a paragon of vigilance and questionable sobriety. Oh, God, sweet stars above, my joints are protesting with the vigor of a rebel army.
Easy will like lean over to back and just be like,
I think he needs to take a shit.
When he said most wondrous, rolled like would start to like stand up like he was being summoned, but then he realized he wasn't, so he kind of like.
But lo, this night holds more than just mere revelry. Oh. Hidden within these walls lies a riddle most vexing, a puzzle to tease both your mind and your spirit. Should ye prove thy wit and thy cunning to be sharper than a serpent's fang, the prize shall be thine, a taste of my newest and most secret of sauces. Crafted with mine own 2 hands, and guarded with all the zeal of a dragon round its hoard. Oh, mercy me, my spine doth creak like an old church door. So tarry not, my dear guests. Dance, dine, pet the beasts. Seek thine answers that might unlock the secrets of this hallowed evening. For tonight ye are not merely guests. You are legends in the making. I'm losing it. Sorry, I'm getting through it. And with that, I bid thee all the joy and merriment in the world. Though, if y'all excuse me, I must find a chair, for my legs betray me. Oh, saints preserve me! My feet are but traitors. Oh.
Fack leans forward to stand up, and as he does, his cheeks sort of slap together, which sounds like applause to the speech that's just happened.
Yeah! The nobles all clap politely as Mr. Fluffykins takes a pained bow and disappears through the front doors of the gala. Ow, mercy me, my joints be crackling like popcorn over an open fire.
Starting to wonder if maybe this secret sauce is just drugs.
It's probably still worth something then.
No, that was a good thing.
Oh, all right. Couldn't tell from your tone.
The Jabronitar clears his throat. Nice.
oh no.
Good. He opens the door to the gala and gestures everyone inside. Enjoy. The nobles begin to filter in very slowly, one by one, checked over by the butler for their invitations. Oh, yes, everything looks good here. Ah, yes, here's my invitation. Very good. Invitation, please. Here you are. Very good. Rolled, what do you do?
So Roll is gonna wait for like a large clump of the attendees to like kind of like shuffle their way in, because in an event like this you have to like, you know, you're looking for an opportunity of like, hey, listen, everybody's gonna bum rush. It's like boarding an airplane, right? When everybody goes up in a big group, people get lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
So as like two go up, Roll's gonna get in line, but like gesture to the group like, get ready to go, because when I start talking, this guy's not gonna be looking.
I just want to note, like, as an aside, mentioning the airplane thing, Esmeralda is definitely one of those people who not only stands up immediately upon the seatbelt sign being turned off after the plane lands, but also claps.
Yeah, good flight! Woo, we didn't die! Hooray!
Mm-hmm.
Would you also boo if the plane was going down then?
Boo! Boo's pilot!
This
Boo! Get a different pilot in here.
So Roll's gonna go up with the invitation.
Where'd you learn to fly? Rock school?
So that means that we are acknowledging that he's going up with the invitation, so we need to, like, I assume, make some movement as well.
Yeah. Easy will step up kind of behind.
Invitation, please.
Hello. Yes, here was my invitation. I wanted you to give it a good look over because I really like the invitation. I really like all the drawings on it. There's a lot of cool animals. I wore my nicest hat, as you can clearly see. This hat is probably my favorite hat in the whole world, and I think it really makes me look really beautiful, and I really like wearing it. And I just wanted you to know that because I like this hat and this gala and dressing up so nicely, that I did make a playlist. I don't know if you like music, but I think everybody likes music. But I did make a playlist about hats, and my favorite song on the playlist right now is a song called Raspberry Beret. It's by Prince and the Revolution. He's a great artist, and honestly, the hat song is probably my favorite. But then I also wanted to put other songs in there about hats. And
People clearing their throat very noisily behind the group. Speed it up. The butler looks a little flustered. Yes, playlist. Yes, your invitation, please.
yeah, here's my invitation right here. I just showed it to you, and I started talking about my hat, my songs.
Oh.
You didn't want to listen to me, but also the other song on my playlist, besides Raspberry Beret by Prince and the Revolution, is The Fez by Steely Dan. Steely Dan is a great band. Not one of the more popular songs, but I really like that song because the song really speaks about hats. And if I'm going to be wearing a hat to an event like this, and I want to look very pretty for all these people, I want people to understand how much I appreciate the fashion sense that this world has, and that I am thinking about it on more than just a surface level. I'm thinking about it on a deeper level as well.
Yes, of course. Yes, yes. Go in, please. But
Okay, I
please,
mean,
just
yeah,
go in.
I'm
No,
gonna
I
go in
insist.
I'm gonna go in
I
right now.
insist that you please go into the
As
castle
he
and
says
enjoy.
go in, I
Okay,
just start moving towards the entrance.
I'm going to go in, but if you do want to listen to my playlist later, you let me know, and I will let you listen to it. You can also hold my walk. Thank you.
Yes, of course. Yes, invitation, please. Yes, invitation, please. Sweelk, you better go in, or else you're going to be stuck outside.
She's muted.
Is she AFK?
Sorry. No, I'm here. I'm just completely and utterly out of it.
As Fack enters, he makes sure he shows the rear side to the Goblin Assault Squad member so that he does not tell what it is. It's just a large piece of black fabric moving past the doorway.
Luckily, the anti-goblin assault team member does not seem to be looking in your direction and is still trying to check out his reflection in the brick.
Perfect.
Dude. Yes, invitation, please.
Oh my god, there's cats. Hi, kitty.
Inside the hall of the Gala of the Decade, numerous lamps are lit bright, and you find yourself in the presence of a lot of Snooty Nobles who are currently checking out the indoor gardening of this grand foyer. As promised, Mr. Fluffykins has, well, put in some exotic pets for the rest of the gala to enjoy. Some a little more domestic. As a couple of you have noticed, there are some cats that the guests are enjoying. They're petting, they're scritching, and just generally enjoying their company. However, to the north, a different noble is currently scratching the chin of a giant badger. Fat and lazy looking, the badger looks like it's been fed more snacks than, well, all of your goblin camp combined. It is so fat it can barely move, and thus it is easily rolled over for belly scritches. Another one of the anti-goblin assault squad sits to the main doors to the mansion. But he's very distracted currently by the giant badger. Dude, what is that giant cat? That's freaking rad. What do you do, goblins?
At least he's petting this cat.
Hack is going to try to make his way in farther past the door and sort of migrate towards the book in the top area here. Sort of like, what is this book? We'll just have a look at this and be unassuming.
As you loosely flip through the pages, the book is, well, just detailing the brief history about the heroics of the Jabronitar and how he got all these riches. A hero in his young life, he has gone and sailed the 7 seas. He has saved many a maiden and other not so believable tall tales.
Hack definitely continues to read with interest about all this freedom and exploration this individual's gotten to do.
This very succinct individual has saved a lot of lives and amassed a lot of riches in his heroics, has met death more than once, and traveled with an adventuring party all around the world. If this book is to be true, he is possibly one of the heroic heroes of all time. The butler currently in the room is making sure that the guests are currently happy and directing them towards the various animals, gesturing towards the cats or the badger up front. Mr. Fluffykins is looking around with a nod, and Mr. Waddles is perched on top of his head, also curiously looking at the assembled. Now, y'all, don't be shy. There's much more to the gala than just the foyer. Just go on inside whenever you're ready.
I'm gonna pet the cheerful cat and then try this door.
The door leads out into a hallway that goes to the left and to the right. I say, one of the unamused gala invitees watches as some of the goblins sashay past. Was that the cheese platter that just walked by? I swear that was just a giant plate.
Bulk will definitely stop and study this holy symbol and think about how she wants it, but decide to wait.
Easy will like poke her head out from this this little door again. and like wave to the others.
Fact will look up from the book and notice this and make his way across the room.
At least
Towards the
most of
doorway.
the nobles are currently distracted with the pets and the exotic animals in the room, and aren't paying full attention to the wide-assed goblins meandering around. But some of the nobles might take offense, so just be careful how you approach things.
Oh my god, there's a frog out here, but he looks like kind of a dick.
Fact does his best to move past this gala attendee without bumping him too much.
Oh,
Moves along to the,
oh,
clearly more unamused one and tries to move fast.
oh, I've been jostled.
Apologies.
I believe I've found a bathroom. Easy's gonna try to take this mirror off of the wall.
Sure, as you enter the small but well-stocked bathroom, there is a bar of soap by the sink and a steel mirror hanging off the wall. Do you wish to take the mirror?
Yeah, I don't need the soap. I don't know what that's for.
You rip the...
Close the door behind you when your ass finishes coming through.
You rip the mirror off the wall and you put it in, don't you not wear pants? You put it in
I'm
your...
wearing pants currently. I just might not be at some point.
You put it in your pocket. The abnormally tight pocket.
Fact sort
Taking
of
the steel mirror. I have stealed the steel mirror.
Fact sort of gestures to Rocks to move a little bit further down the hallway so he's not bumping against the juggernaut.
Rox tries to like squeeze towards Wheel.
No, but really, there's a frog out there that looks like an asshole. No, I mean, it looks like a frog, but like a big one. Oh, is an asshole.
Wait, the frog looks like an asshole?
No, I mean, it looks like a frog, like a real big frog, but also kind of like a big asshole.
Like,
Wait, does
like
it look
what?
like a frog or an asshole?
No, just look at this frog. It's over here.
Excuse me.
Uncomfortably, Fact tries to like squeeze around, but ends up getting bumped into the hallway for a second and slipping back.
Both ass cheeks are scraping up uncomfortably on either side of these narrow hallways. They really don't make these for wide-assed goblins these days, now do they?
Just look out this window. Doesn't that frog look like kind of a dick?
He does. Well, a dick or an asshole? You gotta make up your mind. Looks like a jackass to me, actually. That is.
The large form of... well, it's like a mouse, but naked, but it has horns? Goblins have never seen an elephant before, and it's walking around the plaza. It makes
Whoa, what
a
is that?
terrible sound with its trunk, like a sound of a long fart through tightly packed goblin ass cheeks.
You know, that looks like a dickhead.
That's an abomination.
Its ass still isn't as big as Hexy Thunder Cheeks. But it looks like it's drinking water out of its long, snake-like nose. Strange.
Is that its mouth?
I don't know what I'm looking at.
There's lots of hallways down here. Let's see if we can find that sweet, sweet sauce.
While this is going on, poor dear Hexie is trying to navigate herself through the patrons with her ginormous badonkadonk and not doing too great of a job of it. So she comes along here. and- Yeah, sorry, excuse me.
Excuse me?
Pardon me, coming through.
What are you doing with all that ass? Don't you know that you're kind of crass?
I'm sorry. No, it's not ass. It's my bustle. It's fashion.
A bustle. Sure, that's fine. That's
Yes.
hard to believe. I would prefer that you rather leave. He takes a step back and gestures you through.
Yeah, thanks, guy.
Oh! You absolutely thunder stomp another young noble out of the way. Ah!
Yeah, sorry.
Why would you do that?
Tight quarters?
Don't you have any manners?
Where can I buy those?
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
You asked if I had any. Do you have some?
I don't know. Can I have some of yours?
Wait, do you have some or do I have some? Who has some? Which one? What?
Wait, what? I don't understand what's going on anymore, do you?
No.
I'm just as confused as you are.
Yes. Maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. Have you found the sauce fountain yet?
There's a sauce fountain?
I think so.
Is that where I get manners?
Possibly.
Is that where you get manners?
I don't think I have any manners.
Oh. Is that what you're here for? Are you here for... I thought we were here for sauce. Why are we looking for manners?
I don't know what I'm looking for anymore. In fact, I think I might have the depression.
You still haven't found what you're looking for?
No, I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Oh, you too, huh, sweetie?
I was most certainly hoping I would find some answers here at the gala, but it turns out I'm still looking.
Fountain of sauce and manners is... I don't know anymore.
Rock's gonna try and squeeze past Rock. What's happening right now?
Well, if you
right.
find them, you should tell me where they are, because I get so confused so easily.
Yeah.
There's like a loud bumping and rustling that happens from the hallway. Back when
you know,
Rocks were making their way past each other.
I'm gonna go over here and not there and see what's going on over here. So good luck on your search. Bye.
Yes, what was your name, small green maiden?
It's Hexy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going this way now.
Goodbye?
Yeah, that. Goodbye.
Will we see each other again?
Maybe? Do you want to see each other?
I'm not quite sure. But perhaps we should find the secret sauce. Oh, where was the sauce again?
I mean, secret sauce? Do you want to see what this bustle can do maybe later?
Yes?
All right. Meet me later, and we'll see. Maybe we can find the sauce, and then bustle, and yeah. I really gotta go though. I think.
I think so too. I'll see you later.
Yeah. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
And with that, she just bolts because she doesn't know what the fuck to do at this point.
With the nobles distracted by the cats, you all quickly make your way to the southern hallway. Rolled, you're standing in the doorway. Hexy is trying to get through. You can hear the thunderous clap of her cheeks behind you.
Fleeing the awkward.
Whew. Well,
Whoever's up front, get moving.
What's the holdup up front?
Look, it's tight in here.
It is.
I think I
Heard
found
that
the
before.
duck.
The duck?
I think I found the duck.
A duck?
It's through this window.
Aren't we looking for something inside of this place?
Probably. Do you think the duck has it?
Is the duck inside of this place?
Where's the
She's
duck?
pointing at
this humble
Oh.
pseudo dragon.
There's a very tiny dragon in the northern room sitting on a couch as a very confused looking noble has attempted to play the lute to try and soothe it. The dragon does not seem to be wanting to be petted.
Hold on in there, I can't see. Oh.
There's some horses over here to the that way. I found a bucket. Do you think it might have the sauce in it?
No, they said it was in a fountain.
Oh, right.
To the north, through the crack of a small window, it looks like this is some sort of storage area for food. Down to the south, the strong smell of animals as you open the door assaults your nose. A horse is tied up to a carriage, bringing in goods for the Gala of the Century. The horse is currently munching contentedly on feed, and a few empty barrels lie about randomly.
Oh, the barrel's empty. I was gonna ask.
Pac sort of breathes a sigh of relief as he's exposed to the open air and open area, no longer cramped corridor that he was in.
All
You
of
know,
the barrels are empty in here. It looks like
You know,
they've
we
already
could-
been taken inside.
We could
See more barrels, but I need the door unlocked.
we could use these barrels to make it look like we're delivering something.
Yeah, that could work.
Are you sure that barrel's gonna fit over your sweet, sweet hindquarters, sweetie?
Well, I could either wedge it between my low back, or I could just carry it in front of me.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like pick
Yeah,
it
you're
up.
good at doors.
Or one cheek could fit in each barrel.
I see more barrels, but the door is locked. Find it, Roland.
Oh.
Does anybody have a key? I
Wait,
have.
who had the keys?
Roland, move. Roland,
lack of ass.
you don't have that much to move.
Just push him out of the way.
My key does not work.
Damn.
Swill, could you have the oddly shaped key?
I have one of them, yes.
Oddly.
Oddly sized key.
The door unlocks.
Oh,
Oh.
Just kidding.
Yes, this is some sort of kitchen storage area. There's a nearby door to the northwest. There's lots of foodstuffs in here. Everything from exotic fruits and vegetables, grains, flour, racks of wine, and large barrels that are full of rum.
Pac's gonna pick up this empty barrel and bring it with him, if that's okay.
Oh, sure.
If you double click the barrel, it'll
You
pop
can
up
pick
with
it
a
up.
thing that you can then pick it up. Yeah.
yeah, you can pick up the one in
You
here.
have to move off of it to do that. There we go.
Yeah.
Sweekly will pet this little weasel and give it some food from one of the buckets.
It looks like one of the exotic animals has escaped and has made his way into the food storage. The thing is almost entirely unconscious, its belly swollen with food. It has ravaged the fruits and vegetables that have been carted in for the Gala of the Decade, and is so fat that it is barely conscious.
Maybe not.
The weasel just makes pained noises.
Oh, wait. I found the kitchen. We don't need.
Sweet, as you peer into the kitchen, the Gala butlers, frogs all, are making the delectable delights for the Gala of the Century.
If that's the kitchen, then maybe they got the recipe in there for the sauce. Because they're probably cooking the sauce in the kitchen.
That's very logical.
Thank you.
Oh, there's the weasel. I was trying to spot the weasel.
Careful with that
But-
weasel.
but-
It looks like it's about to pop.
But would the weasel fit inside of the barrel that Fac's carrying?
Yes.
Back attempts to sort of like slide the weasel into the barrel.
The weasel doth not protest and is placed into the bottom of the barrel. He kind of rolls back and forth on his abnormally round belly, and you feel a certain sense of kinship, both in the roundness of his belly and the roundness of your ass.
Excellent. I now have a weasel in a barrel.
I'm a weasel in a barrel.
You gotta roll me the right way.
Yeah.
You could just hear his tiny little squeaks coming from the bottom of the barrel on occasion.
Fack also gathers like a handful of whatever these vegetables and things that the weasel was next to and shoves them in a pocket.
Good.
Just in case he needs some food for later.
Gain some assorted fruits and vegetables, all exotic and imported from faraway places.
We're currently playing this via Skyrim rules, where we're just picking up literally everything that's pick upable as we walk by.
This will be useful sometime, I'm sure.
And a lot
You
of
never
the
know when you can use a stuffed weasel.
a lot of the pick-upables will be labeled with their own little label, but anything that you see is theoretically pick-upable, as I can spawn anything in your inventory at any time.
Now all I need is like 37 brooms and 8 wheels of cheese.
What do you need it for?
I don't know. Probably something someday.
That makes sense.
I mean, you could never know when you need cheese.
True.
Mm.
The clanging of pots and pans from the very busy kitchen echo to the north, and you can hear the froggy butlers croaking at each other. Let's get this cake out ASAP. We must serve the appetizers. Why are you serving dessert as appetizers? We must work on the croque monsieur. Who asked for the croque monsieur? You just
If it's cake they're looking for, I know a few people that can help with that.
As Fack steps out of the room, he looks to Easy and go, grab a couple of those bottles, would you? I'm pointing at the wine rack at the back of the room.
Easy will grab some bottles of wine.
Okay.
Or whatever's in this.
You grab 3 bottles of extremely fine wine from the Japronitar's stash. Peering into the kitchen, the butlers are very busy cooking, plating up large piles of bread now.
What's happening in there?
There's like lots of people in there.
Uh-huh.
Like those fancy guys with the fancy clothes and the right ribbits.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, and
The
don't know if we
hallway
should
kind of
go
goes
in there.
around. Maybe we can find another way.
yeah, I don't think we should go in there right now until they're done with their stuff.
In fact, fairly easily passes by Rolled inside the hallway.
Rux is the same.
Some sort of study here.
There's a little needle.
Yes, as you peer in on the nightstand, a tiny silver glint catches your eye. A needle threaded with a tiny bit of shimmering thread.
This door's probably to the kitchen, too.
What makes you
As-
say that?
Based off of the way that we came around. Go ahead and try it if you want.
You peer in, and sure enough, it's the kitchen. This must be the servant's door.
Is this not a doorway right here in front of me?
No, it's a
No,
window.
it's a window.
Oh.
There's like a kitchen office or something that's there.
Good job,
Oh.
Fack. You're very good at the geology.
Thanks.
Geometry.
That's what I said.
My dad had to design a church, so I got kind of used to how things were laid out.
Oh, there's some guy up there.
Yes, as Fack approaches this noble individual, he just was holding the barrel and very focused and keeps his head down.
Okay. Like, what are you doing? The noble's sitting on the chair and stands up. you're not one of the butlers. Like, you need to totally get out of here.
Oh.
There's a situation that's taken place. He looks up and makes eye contact with her, and then slowly slides the lid of the barrel off, revealing what's inside of the barrel to the individual.
What are you showing me?
It's a weasel. It appears to have gotten into the kitchen area. I'm just trying to bring it back to the animal guys.
Oh my god. That is disgusting. Why is the weasel in the barrel?
But so it doesn't escape. They're very fast creatures. It could leap out of this barrel at you at any moment. I really should get the lid back on.
It took all of us to catch it.
Why is it, like, so totally fat?
It broke into the kitchen where all the food was and engorged itself.
Oh, that, like, totally makes sense. Okay, well, then just go from, like, where you came from and don't bother me with your stinky weasel.
Or it's probably faster if I go. I'm just gonna step past you here over this way.
Oh my god, Becky, look at your ass. It's so fucking big.
Thank you. That's very, very nice of you to say. Thank you.
Oh my god. All of your asses are like redonkulous. How do you even move around?
Very carefully.
It takes a lot of practice.
Whatever, just like totally get that weasel away from me. It's super gross.
Can I steal this dough through the window?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the dough. Okay, let me move the dough if you cannot reach the dough.
I can reach the dough.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you reach it, dough?
You just grab a massive handful of dough through the open window. It is 100% raw. It's about 5 pounds of dough.
Easy will like smack the big ball of dough, then like smack her own ass, like going back and forth comparing the two.
Oh, one jiggles.
Yeah, about the same.
Bum 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 bum. The other jiggles. Bum 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 bum. They are about the same. What are you, like, totally doing to that dough?
Listen, lady, we got a situation here, so unless you want to deal with a weasel that's shitting everywhere, maybe you leave it to the professionals.
Oh my god, that's so grody. I am so out of here. Disgusting, like, oh my god.
That's how you deal with these uppity types. You threaten them with something shitting.
Back nods in agreement to Easy. An approval, sign of approval on his face.
Rold is gonna hear Esmeralda say that, but he's gonna interpret it as they don't like shit, as in like actual shit. So like he's gonna be like, ooh, maybe I can talk about a playlist about poop.
Hey, write that one down.
We appear to have found ourselves at an intersection of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's one of those guys down there.
You hear, and as you round the corner and quickly pull back, one of the crack Anti-Goblin assault squad, extremely high elves, is standing in front of a door. He places his hand to his ear, and he makes a hissing sound with his mouth. It sounds a little bit like, copy that, stink finger out. Like, I haven't seen anything. Are, like, the people even here yet? Like, over? You can hear voices somewhere to the north responding, but they are too quiet to hear. Like, copy that, man. I guess they're, like, coming in. Cool. All right, everybody. It's time to, over? That's
So
all I
like
hear.
they're using like one of the magical mind link things, but they're just making the noises.
Yes.
Like,
Yes. All right, like, over and out, bro.
let's see what's up that hallway by Sweelk. If we go that way, we're gonna have to deal with that elf guy.
Yeah.
Which I got a plan in mind for that, but I'd rather fuck that bridge when we come to it.
Oh.
You fuck bridge. Never mind.
What?
When
I have a
it's
bridge?
like this, I fuck whatever I feel like, sweetie.
What?
Yes, she does.
Why do you keep saying my name?
This way.
Next thing you know, Easy's gonna be joining the bridge club.
Sweelk,
Wow.
to the right as you pass by, there is a small open window that is emitting a copious amount of steam. As you peer in, some of the nobles are enjoying an exceedingly hot sauna.
Oh my god, there's a hippogriff out there that thing is the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Did you not see the giant rat thing with horns?
Just keep coming, you'll see what I mean.
Sweelk, as you pass the window on the left side, indeed, you see a hippogriff, a lion's body and an eagle's head attached together at the center. One of the nobles is petting its beak, which is currently being kept shut by a muzzle.
Back reluctantly passes by the steam room as he looks in at everyone enjoying the steam to come up and see this.
You hear contented sighs coming from within, and a loud hiss as someone pours a bunch of water on the hot, open steam rocks.
What is this, by the way? Is this just like a fancy centerpiece
Chandelier?
thing?
Carpet?
Chandelier?
Can you ping it?
This.
Oh, it's just it's a chandelier above your head.
Okay.
It's emitting some light.
I wasn't sure if it was a chandelier or like a epic magical circle of power.
Apologies. Yeah. A lovely chandelier is above your head, radiating nice warm light throughout the hallway.
She
But-
wants to swing from the chandelier. The chandelier?
You will break that, girl?
Back attempts to sort of lean up against Swilk to look out the window to see what Swilk's seeing.
The noble
We gotta
is...
keep this train moving.
He scritches the hippogriff behind the ear, and it looks content enough.
I bet those are the biggest chicken wings you could ever find.
Maybe those are buffalo wings.
Alright. I will attempt to squeeze past the booty.
Is that a buffalo?
I don't
I
know.
think it's a buffalo.
I've never seen a buffalo before.
I read about him in a book once, probably.
Do you read books?
Well, that's why I said probably. I couldn't actually read it, but I looked at it for a while.
Okay.
Do you read books by Ozzy Osbourne?
Fack, as you walk towards the north, a painting is in front of you, and the hallway goes to the west and the east. The west hallway curves around to the north.
In fact, takes note of the fact that there's a well out by this hippogriff too, in case that's pertinent information later. And then travels forward to look down the hallway on the right.
If you wanted to read a book on Ozzy Osbourne, it would be in section 780, the Dewey Decimal System, under music. But it could also be under different sections depending on how you view him as a person, philosophy or such.
Oh, that's good to know.
Upon looking down the hallway to his right and seeing, I assume he can see this far and see this anti-goblin assault squad person.
He absolutely can. The anti-goblin assault squad member is glancing down in the opposite direction, placing his hand over his ear. Yeah, copy. I don't see anyone small or green, but I'm definitely, keeping an eye out for goblins. I totally hate goblins.
In fact, attempts to make his way over to the northern hallway as swiftly as he can.
Yeah, greasy toes, out.
and then looks back towards Fulk and them and sort of makes a gesture about like pointy ears down that hallway.
Why is he pretending to be a rabbit?
No, no. He's
Damn
a
it.
little weird.
He's fucking up again.
No, it's one of the elves. It's trying to get us. We gotta go fast, all right? Go fast.
Oh.
Go fast.
I really thought he was just being a rabbit.
Go fast.
Man, I'm like totally the best guard in here. Like, for real. And the most handsome. And the
Keep scooting.
coolest.
We got a couple more gobos.
All right. In fact, sneaks up around this corner to look down the hallway again. Seeing that it looks clear, continues moving.
He's like trying to wave rolled along.
He's thinking about
Oh.
the Dewey Decimal System.
As Fact passes by these windows, he stops for a moment to admire the gardening that's taking place outside.
There's some lovely bushes outside the window, carefully trimmed roses, no doubt, curated by the froggy butlers that populate the area.
Rolled, move your lack of ass, sweetie.
Fact can appreciate the gardening work that's an effort that's gone into this.
Can I just mention that the Froggy Butlers sound like an amazing band name?
Yeah,
just be
this
like-
is Greasy Toes. No sign of goblin incursion. Over.
Thank you, Columbus. We're the Froggy Butlers. It's been wonderful.
It's been wonderful. Good night. Yeah. Woo!
And now our next song, Weasel in a Barrow.
Lord.
Which is just like 12 minutes of an angry weasel sound as it gets rattled around in a barrel.
Fact peeks around this corner.
I'm a weasel in a boat. Oh, just leave me there. Leave me there. Don't open it.
You've
Don't
got to
open it.
rub me the right way.
Fact tries this door to see if it's locked.
It's not. A small, very narrow, extremely tight hallway for goblins with large asses. Anything with an ass size over 5 is going to destroy every piece of flower in the flower bed as it walks by.
Alright. Fact recognizes his own size and continues moving along.
There will just be destruction in your wake.
It's a possible escape route if we need to.
Be another door. It's fine though. Let's keep going.
Well,
If we need to, we can have me and Sweelk and Roll check out this place.
Fact comes across the door at the end of this hallway and sort of looks back at the pile up of goblins and asses coming down this hallway and is like, well, I guess we gotta see what's in here.
The options are that, or we're stuck here.
It's a bathroom.
You find the shitter. A perfect place to park your ass.
Hey, easy, you want another mirror?
Yeah, grab that. We can use it in case any of them elf dickholes come after us. Just hold it up.
You can double click on the mirror to loot it. There you go.
Yeah. Having had some experience with getting stuck in places with his large ass, he also takes the soap.
That's also fair.
Ew, what do you need that for?
It's good lube.
Wow! Wow! Yes.
Filing that one away in Easy's list of things to remember.
Easy, why don't we head down that passageway to you're facing?
You mean down this way there's one of those elf guys?
Oh.
Maybe we can distract him.
You should probably let Roll go first then.
Yeah.
Now I got the mirror.
Oh, all right.
Roll's
There's no
gonna
way
look
this
at the
can
flowers
go
and be like,
wrong.
do you guys think that if you were gonna make a playlist about flowers, like Kiss from Our Woes would have to be the #1 song, right? Because that's probably the best song about flowers. But then also like you have Sunflower by Post Malone. That's a pretty good song about flowers too.
And then there's that one, you don't bring me flowers anymore.
I think he's looking the other way right now. We might be able to sneak past him if we're quick, but we're gonna have to be quick.
There's that one song, Iris, by the Goo Goo Dolls.
Oh yeah, I always go Google Dolls. That's a good song.
All right, Esmeralda, as this might be somewhat risky, I'm going to have you roll ass.
Our first ass roll.
Our first ass roll. So if we
4d6.
Yes. So d6, it's generally a 1d6. Here, hold on, let me open up the rules real quick.
We roll 1 per ass size, and then it's the 6s and 1s that mean something special.
Let's see. So we've got on page 1. As a reminder, let's just go over the risky rolls and the ass roll. If doing something is risky, which should be most things, or could cause mayhem, mischief, or general chaos, you also roll ass. To roll ass, 1d6 per your goblin's ass size. If you get at least 1 6, there's a surprising upside, opportunity, or advantage. Multiple 6s means this is extra good. If you roll at least 1 1, there's also a downside, extra risk, complication, or injury. Multiple 1s means it's extra bad. May or may not be ass related. 1s and 6s cancel each other out.
Okay, so 4d6. 6s are surprising upsides. 1s are surprising downsides. 1s and 6s cancel each other out. And if we roll a 1, then we add something to the chaos clock.
Correct.
Does that count if the 1 gets canceled out by a 6?
No, it has to be a 1 left over from any canceled out 6s. So essentially more 1s than 6s.
Oh, I see. Any final result, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All right.
That was a surprisingly slightly above average, but nothing special roll.
Seems like your risk paid off. And you can easily get past this guard without causing a ruckus.
I'll quickly sneak on by.
Yeah, like everything totally looks good here on like the Western Hall. Greasy
Keep
toes
going.
out.
If you're going down a hallway in the lead,
You gotta keep going, Rolled.
You gotta keep going. There's a giant line.
I can only go as fast as Esmeralda goes. I mean, I guess I could squeeze past her, but
Excuse me, there's an emergency. We gotta get through.
NPC speaks.
I'm standing here. I'm looking at the fountain. Right now, you're gonna have to go around.
There's a fountain emergency, and I don't know if you see this dumpy I got, but I ain't going around you, sweetie, so you're gonna have to move along.
Oh, ew, that's disgusting.
What is that fountain, though?
Back up just a little bit. Roll.
What is this fountain? Look at it, though. He's not wrong.
All right, all
That's the
goblins
sauce
in the
fountain.
hallway. All goblins in the hallway. Pack it in, fat-ass goblins.
Let's go. Thank you.
All right. Safe from the view of the Greasy Toes, the crack name of the Anti-Goblin Assault Squad, you all find in the center of the room a lovely outdoor area that is encased within the mansion. And in the center, the exact center of this lovely outdoor area, it's a massive fountain. It is gushing with thick brown liquid at intervals, sloshing around in the fountain, coursing down its 3 tiers. It's not chocolate, no, and judging by its savory smell that's wafting through, it must be the secret sauce fountain.
There was a door at the top by that one guy, and I think if we keep going, we're gonna bump into that other guy from earlier. Also, there's one of those frogs right next to this window in front of me.
Is Fack able to overhear the conversation happening between these two gala attendees that are up here?
Yeah, I would definitely allow that. Let's see what occurs. Oh.
Oh, good.
Excellent.
Oh, my friend, did you hear that there's a puzzle involved with our little gala today? No, tell me more. Well, I hear that there's actually a prize for the winner if you get to open the doors to the secret sauce fountain. And if you do, not only do you get to take some secret sauce home, but you get a copy of the recipe. What? Go on. I love to hear your voice. It's so sultry. Well, I don't know how to open the doors, but I'm sure we'll find out eventually. I do love a good puzzle, don't you? I love everything about you. Your nose, your toes, your thighs, your breasts. You're making me blush.
Fack recognizes that this might end up as broken telephone, but attempts to pass on the message through Hexy down towards Easy that there's a puzzle that not only allows you to get access to the fountain, but also gets you a copy of the secret recipe if you can solve it inside of the space.
Hexy, what do you tell Rox as you play telephone down the hall?
Oh, we lose Betty?
Oh, did we lose her?
Nope, I'm here.
Okay.
Sorry, I have a puppy that's in my face. What was the question?
I said that in understandably that this could end up as a broken telephone thing. Fack attempts to pass the message on down through everybody to Easy that there's a puzzle at the gala, and solving the puzzle allows you to open the doors to get access to the fountain, but also get someone a copy of the secret recipe.
Okay, so I pass it on to Rox. Hey, so Fax says that there's a puzzle game that we can play, and if we win the puzzle game, then we get sauced, and also we get a copy of the puzzle recipe.
Okay.
Gotta find a puzzle. Do it.
So, Hexy said that Fax said that if we solve like a puzzle thingy, we get drunk as fuck and then find the recipe thingy.
Rolo, we're gonna have to get wasted. It's a puzzle of wasted to get the recipe.
Rolled, what do you tell Esmeralda?
Well, we have to get drunk for a puzzle.
Sounds like my kind of party then.
Fack sort of tries to look down the line a bit as best he could to sort of like see that everyone got the message clearly.
Roll will
Easy
definitely look
looks
back.
like
Roll
she-
will definitely look back and just like with like the dumbest shit-eating grin on his face, but like a super sincere thumbs up.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Fack just nods with approval.
So similar thumbs up from Easy, but she definitely looks like she is seconds away from taking her shirt off.
Remember, Easy has all those bottles.
True.
That's true.
There's a reason
She'll
why I
hold up
asked you to
2 of
grab
the
those.
bottles.
OC. All right. Okay, so I assume the reason why we're held up is because there's another elf person down here to the south.
There was a frog guy by this window. We'll check again. I think I see him. He's moving around.
He's patrolling.
Yeah.
Stepping on that invitee.
Easy will just poke her head around the corner here. Somehow or another, her ass can also be seen as she pokes her head around the corner.
Yeah, like, I definitely saw some very, very rude help, and I would just like to speak to the manager.
Good
Like, I'm totally not the manager. You're going to have to speak to, like, the jabroni tar. I'm not moving one step from this door. I've got to guard, like, the sauce.
That's ridiculous. I'm going to find the manager.
What do you do?
Easy will like gesture to move this way, but also she'll make a motion like she's smoking a joint and and do the rabbit ears thing again.
Fack has trouble seeing this from so far away, but
We going? I'm in the middle and I don't like being squished.
Come this way. Probably. I don't know. We're kind of stuck between a rock and our own asses.
No, Rox is back here.
Right here.
Oh,
Damn
right.
it.
Wait,
Rox is actually in the middle this time.
Haven't we been this way?
Yeah, but we've been all the other ways too, so we're trying to
We
find
didn't-
more ways to go.
We didn't go to the right. We could have gone to the right.
Okay, we could go back then.
You can go your own way.
I can.
Let's go back into the right.
She points towards
back.
Rox and Vac and Hexy.
Vac
We're
starts
going
making
back,
his way
right?
back up the hallway.
Yes.
Beep,
He
beep.
back stops
beep,
suddenly when he
beep.
notices this owl bear.
As you turn around, there is a gala attendee petting a baby owlbear. This owlbear, too, has a muzzle on and seems rather sedated, if not incredibly overweight. Owlbear is laying on the floor while the gala fanatic just pets its head over and over again, occasionally cooing to the tiny baby owlbear. Oh, aren't you just the cutest thing? I love you.
Vac also remembers that there is in fact a high elf over to his left. So he makes sure that he has one hand on a mirror inside of his pocket as he steps out, giving the ass view towards the elf, hoping that could defend him in some way from his vision. Oh, good, facing the wrong way.
He's looking the other way currently.
Starts making his way past the owlbear as best he can.
Making my way downtown with my ass.
Aren't you the cutest little thing? Oh, here you go.
Dude.
Why don't you have a little chase?
Do we
Oh,
hear
keep it
any?
moving.
Do we hear any further gossip coming from this room as we pass by those two again?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, tell me about the puzzle. I am a little bit puzzled why you and I aren't in, one of the adjacent bedchambers by now. You're too much. I don't know too much about the puzzle, but I did hear from a little birdie that it involves some items carefully laying about. But the clue to the puzzle is actually written on the door. I haven't been to the door yet, but hopefully, maybe, I could get you to, use that abnormally sexy voice of yours and distract some of those guards, I could be convinced if I could puzzle you out of that bodice. You're naughty. You're so naughty.
As Fat cracks this door as he steps past it, and then notices the mirror and points at Rox and points at the mirror and keeps moving.
Rox, sees him point at the mirror, looks at the mirror, looks at herself in the mirror, and then just keeps going.
Looking good. As you walk by the dining room, a butler is very busy serving wine to the guests, who are quickly getting drunk.
I was muted. Can I just like open this door and listen? I don't want to like open it all the way.
Oh, sure, the north one.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? There was a door.
This room is a little bit more quiet, but it's very, very big. The first thing that you see is a table in front of you that's full of small glasses. There is a God, what are the things that hold ice? I couldn't remember. Anyway, there's a little bucket that holds ice. Some
Ice tray?
Ice bucket.
Yeah, like an ice. It's just an ice. I thought it had a special name, but anyway. There's a small barrel, some very short glasses, an ice bucket with tongs, and some breads in front of you. This room is quite large and already populated by a large amount of nobles, some of them taking occasional sips from very fancy teacups. A serving bell sits on the table, ready to be rung to call a butler for more services. Otherwise, the nobles are busy gossiping amongst themselves and talking about the gala.
Could be important, don't know.
Oh god. I will relay that information to other people. Oh. Did we steal this mirror?
No, Rox just looked at it because that's what she thought. Hey, check yourself out in the mirror.
Rolled, as you are the last to go around the corner, you hear a voice behind you. Like, yo, little dude. One of the guards, Greasy Toes, seems to be addressing you. What do? Hey, little buddy.
Roll's gonna like turn around and like point like me.
Yeah. He gives you the double finger guns. Nice hat.
Rolled is going to tip his hat and then give him a single finger gun back, but then like do like the thumb cocking move. You know what I'm talking about? Everyone knows what I'm talking about?
Yeah, right back at you, buddy. Dude, if you ever want to like sell that hat, I'm totally interested. That hat is fucking rad. Keep it up.
Thank you for appreciating my hat. I really like this hat. I feel like I almost feel like a hero in this hat. You know what I'm saying?
Totally. You look like super dashing. Belle of the ball. Like, for real.
Rolled is definitely gonna get a little like almost like, you know, like almost like a little bashful. Like nobody's ever really said anything nice to him like that before. So he's like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, like, keep on keeping on. Enjoy yourself, little buddy. He gives you the double finger guns.
He's gonna have like Roll's just got like the biggest smile on his face. Like he's so happy.
Very fashionable. Wow.
Is this like a painting or something here? And if so, is it of any interest?
You look at the painting. It depicts the Jabronitar, his arms folded across his massive muscular chest. You give it the up and down from up close. The Jabronitar is lacking a significant amount of ass, unfortunately. If he just had more ass, he would be at least 5 times the hero he already is. But as you get a close look at his eyes, there's something off about them. It almost looks like there's tiny holes where his pupils would be. There might be something behind this painting.
He's gonna like look up the hallway, look down the hallway, and then just try and rip the painting off the wall.
No one seems to disturb you as you do this. As you just take the fucking painting and smash it on the ground. There are in fact 2 tiny holes bored into the brick. It looks like the wall is supposed to. It looks like the holes are spy holes. and you're supposed to stand behind the wall and peer out through the Jabronitar's eyes, spying on the populace. But how to get to the room behind the painting, you do not know.
Easy will point this out to Rold and I guess Sweelk because they're both still close enough to her, but it's probably too far to point it to anyone else.
There's a room behind this somewhere that someone spies from. They might be looking at us right now.
And she will give the holes the finger.
The holes do not respond.
All right, let's keep moving. Somebody should grab that mirror.
Where did we decide we were going? What are we doing?
I think we're still just kind of exploring around. I don't remember if there was...
We've come back to where we started.
Yeah,
no,
I
we
don't
haven't
remember
actually
if
been
it was
to
open there.
to this like
Yeah,
seating area yet.
Kind of. I wonder if we should try seeing what the nobles are up to at the top.
You'll have to call people back to go that way if we're going that way. Like, you're close enough to do it. I'm just saying. Everyone's asses are facing towards you, so you have to communicate that we should turn around.
She just plays the bongos on my butt, which sounds like an SOS message.
She will do this, but she will just indicate that somebody should make a decision.
Yeah, Swelk says she wants to go do stuff back up, but we need to make a decision.
Fack sort of looks across the hallway and sees the familiar area that they sort of had entered from initially, and then glances back over his shoulder towards the hallway with this light coming from the end of it where that doorway was cracked open, and rotates around so that he's facing the appropriate direction for heading back up the hallway.
All right, I guess we go see what's going on in this room up here.
And Rux turns around too. Start heading the other way.
Hexy tries to turn around, but it is quite the challenge. And at the end of it, she gives up frustrated and just backs that ass up.
And your
Somebody
ass is
take the
scraping
mirror out of this
uncomfortably
bathroom.
against both walls, Hexy. It's a tight fit.
You're a real
Well, it's like
fine warlord.
we
warlock
can't
when
go
you
back
back
this
that
way.
ass up.
There's an Anti-Goblin squad member here watching. He likes me though.
Can you distract him while we go in that room? If he likes you.
Yeah, what should I distract him with?
I don't know. Show him
Just
your
kidding.
rock. Or talk to him about your playlists. I don't just be
What do you
yourself
think-
at him for a minute, sweetie.
What do you think people who don't like goblins listen to?
No, I don't know. Probably Nickelback.
All right. So, Rose is coming up.
Whoa, little man!
Hey, boy. I wanted to come back. I really appreciated what you said to me earlier about my hat, and it really made me feel good. And I really like the compliment. And I was just wondering how you feel about the band Nickelback.
Whoa, dude, I heckin' love Nickelback. Like, they're super cool, and they make the most bodacious tunes.
Fack starts like pushing people to try and get them to move up the hallway and into the room.
Is that like your favorite band, little man?
It's one of my favorites. I have a playlist of Nickelback songs. Photograph is probably my favorite song from Nickelback, though. It's usually the top of my playlists. I play that the most. I really like that one. I also like other songs from Nickelback.
Yeah, like totally. Like I totally like photographs. Like, look at this photograph. Yeah, that's my favorite.
sometimes when I'm like looking in a mirror, I like to listen to Rockstar and imagine I'm also a rock star, and I feel like a rock star when I wear this hat. And I like that you like my hat, and I really like this hat too because it makes me feel like a hero, but also like a rock star. But I also have songs about being a hero, like Foo Fighters' "My Hero." It's a really good song too.
Dude, that's like totally my jam. Oh man, I like totally forgot to like put some gel in my hair before I like showed up to the gala, so I'm like really kind of like rumpled. Like, dude, if you could totally find me a mirror so I could like gussy up in the bathroom, you know, like do my hair, I could totally get some tonight. I mean, I could like totally do a totally rockin' job as a guard tonight.
I can totally get you mirror too. Is it okay if I ask you a question? I don't know what you are allowed to talk about, but I was listening to some other Gala people talk about the secret sauce, and they were saying that there's a puzzle, but you have to be drunk to do the puzzle. And I don't know why I'd have to be drunk to do the puzzle, but I'm not asking you to help me with the puzzle. I feel like I could do the puzzle myself because I'm pretty good at puzzles. But I just rub my shiny rock. Do you want to see my rock? But anyway, I really would like to know why I have to be drunk to do the puzzle. Do you know anything about that?
No, man, you like don't have to be drunk to do the puzzle. I like totally can't give you any hints, but like, little man, can you like read?
Yeah, I can be really good.
Well, you can like totally look at the door if you find me a mirror. And then I'll like totally give you some time to look at the door, and then maybe you could figure it out with your little man brain.
If you could give me some time to look at the door before other people, and I can figure out the puzzle, and if I could win the puzzle, I'll totally give you my hat.
Dude, that is so fucking rad. Get me a mirror, and I'll let you look at the door. Gotcha?
I'll do you one better. I'll get you a mirror, and then I'll also give you one of my playlists about songs about mirrors.
Deal. That is the most bodacious deal I've ever heard in my life. I'll give you my
favorite song for my mirror playlist is "Man in the Mirror" by Michael Jackson. I think he's still the king of pop.
Oh my god, I'm gonna totally show you my playlist. It's I title it "Songs I Kill Like Goblins To."
Little beat of sweat would be like, "Oh, you kill goblins?"
Oh, totally, man. Here, he's like, I got my goblin sticking dagger, and I've got like my goblin sticking crossbow, and my favorite, my goblin tying rope. Yeah, could tie up like 5 goblins with this.
That's not a lot of goblins.
Yeah. I'm like
maybe
totally
I'll make
ready.
you a playlist about goblins too. Maybe you can like, and he's just like very sweaty leaners ago. Maybe like you can like listen to songs to like kill goblins too or something. But
Dude, I could totally
think
do.
I know
use,
where
like,
Mio is.
New music.
Yeah, new music.
Yeah,
Thank you so
little
much,
man.
Sweaty. I really appreciate all that you've done to help me, and I really appreciate that you like my hat and that you like to talk to me about playlists and that you like music.
Hey, you got a rockin' hat. Have fun at the gala, little man.
I'm going to have fun now that I know that you were going to be here helping me out.
Totally. You can call me by my super rad fucking crack sign. And he makes like a cross over his chest with his arms, and he throws the horns. They call me Greasy Toes.
Greasy Toes. That's a cool nickname.
Yeah, it's fucking
Awesome.
sick.
I don't have a cool nickname. If maybe you can think of one for me.
Totally. Maybe I'll be inspired by like one of your playlists. Anyway, like totally go with the gala, man. You're gonna get me in trouble with my boss.
Oh, I don't want to get you in trouble with your boss. All right, I'll go find you a meal. And Roll's gonna go. Where did you guys go? I forgot. I'm sorry.
We went
Top- the
basically,
top room.
yeah, the upper right room. We went kind of behind you up through the hallway.
You guys went back up towards like the flowers.
No, they
I guess
went
not.
east.
Oh, that room. Okay.
Easy has been like just picking up random things in the room. I picked up a teacup and a bell. And if
Roll's
anyone,
definitely gonna find Easy and like run up to her and go, Easy,
What you need, sweetie?
Easy. Oh, there you go. Sorry.
All goblins are
Hold
the
on.
same.
What do you need? What do you need, sweetie? Wait.
If you give me one of your mirrors, I can get a look at the puzzle and I can figure out the puzzle before anybody else, and we can get the sauce.
Easy will hand over. I forget how to trade with people. Oh, that's not it.
On the bottom left-hand corner under players, there's the request trade button. Or I believe you can right-click on the item in your inventory and hit trade.
Attempting. Okay. Trade offer. You receive 1 steel mirror.
Wait, I thought we had to get drunk.
No, you don't have to get drunk. I talked to the god, and he told me that you don't have to get drunk. There's a puzzle on the door that you can weed, and if you weed it, you can figure it out.
I think Rold has to accept the trade, and then it'll go through. There you go.
I'd accept it like that.
There you go.
Now grab another one of those. Wait, did you say that we don't need to get drunk?
When did
No,
we
we
need
don't
to
need
get
to get
drunk?
Why did you want me to get these bottles if we're not supposed to get drunk?
Because if we need to look like servants or something, we need booze to serve.
Are the servants drunk? Ignore us, please, Mr. Noble Guy. We're just having a little talk amongst the help. By the way, I gotta take this cup and also this bell for inspection. We gotta make sure everything's up to scratch.
Yeah, sure, just do what you want. Yes?
That sure is a no accent you got.
I'm local? Am I supposed
Where
to
are you
speak with an
from?
accent? I'm from here. Where are you
Illinois?
from? You're kind of like a little grumbly. You're also really sure. Where are you from?
Thank you. All right, good day.
Wait, are you... He kind of like tries to look behind you. Are you selling pillows? Like, what is happening? What is happening?
You
in
can
the...
lay your head on him if you want, sweetie.
He kind of leans down. Can I?
Go right ahead.
Leans his head down on the crest of your ass. Oh, it's actually kind of delightfully squishy. Can I touch it?
You already kind of are.
I mean, can I? He like makes a gesture like he's fluffing a pillow. Can I like fluff it a little bit?
Well, while this is happening, back sneaks a peek at whatever this table with map is on it. Where all the curious guy's clearly distracted.
It is
Knock yourself out, sweetie.
a map of the nearby regions. There are many pins in it, and they look like they are pinned at some of the noble houses. Looks like it was used to decide who to invite to this glorious gala. A pile of invitations lies directly to the side.
Ah, okay. Continue with the ass fluffery.
Oh, yeah, let me just gonna... Oh, it jiggles! Oh!
I feel
these,
like Easy would be one of those people that can, because she's also very muscular, she can independently, move each cheek around, so she's just doing weird ass tricks at him.
Oh! That's actually kind of delightful. I'm impressed. Honestly, he kind of tears up a little bit. It's honestly the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Well, then you ain't looked next to me, because have you seen this one?
And she points at Hexy.
He looks. No, is she carrying a serving cart? Holy! Oh.
Hi.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm getting the vapors.
All right, maybe we should move
Oh my
along
God.
before this guy dies of that.
I've
If they collapse, they'll take the rest of my ass, I guess.
I've never seen so much ass. It's he just dissolves into tears. It's beautiful.
Okay, I was gonna ask, were those good tears or
I'm gonna write home about this. I gotta call my mom.
Okay.
I'll tell her I found
Best ass.
the love of my life.
Oh.
No, now we're throwing the L weight around. It's getting a bit serious here.
Wow,
Can we
In fact,
Let's give them.
he starts patting his pockets. I gotta find a ring. I gotta ask you to marry me.
We gotta leave.
feel like
you
we're-
gotta get out of the way. We gotta leave.
We're
I mean,
moving a little fast here. I mean,
I could take you home with me. We could
Rox just starts like nudging Roll down.
Exactly.
we could
Get
live
the
in
mirror, go.
splendor. I could fluff your ass every night.
I just really appreciate it. Yeah,
No, no,
call
no,
me
don't go.
later.
Oh,
I just
God.
met you, and this is crazy. But I've got a big ass. Call me, maybe?
I'll call you.
Walk, don't go this way. Walk, go the other way.
Oh my God.
Man was fascinated with my ass.
I don't know why.
All right, we gotta wait for Roll to talk to that guy and figure out what the puzzle is.
So Roll's gonna go back up. Oh, Mr. Greasy Toaster?
Whoa, little man! Haha, yo.
I wanted to thank you again for the nice things you said to me, and I brought you this gift. And Roll's gonna give him the mirror.
Dude! Brah, now I could go gussy up! Right, don't tell any of the guards that I'm like taking a little break, but I'm gonna look so good after this. Totally gonna get me some noble bussy! Whoa! See you later!
What about the door?
Just like go up to it and read it. I won't tell anybody. But I'll be back, and like when I'm back, you gotta like not be by the door because that would look like super suspicious. So like, be super quick. Whoa, cool. Where was like the bathroom?
Roll's in his head gonna be like, he said pussy. But pussy means boy pussy. Oh well, each their own.
You know what? I'll totally find it. You know what? I think it was like this way. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there's one up. Yeah, go up there. That was one up there, I think.
Okay. Thanks, old man.
All right. Roll,
Yeah.
Look at this is the door, right? The one right here.
Yes.
Roll's gonna read the door.
Okay. You can go and click on the door.
Okay. Beneath, I'm gonna read it out loud for the group, but it's really reading it to myself. Beneath my sauce, the secrets hide. The door stands firm from mouths so wide. A puzzle waits its clues concealed. For only the clever will it be revealed. Eat and be merry, O noble throng. Your only clue lies in song. Oh, Puewist.
He's like, yeah. Wait.
He really is the hero.
There are 8 indentations in the door, each about 13 inches tall or so, and about 3 inches recessed into the door.
Beneath my sauce, the secrets hide. The door stands firm from mouth so wide.
Back looks to Sweelk, who's clearly spying on the whole situation, and goes, "How's he doing? What's going on?"
Roland's gonna stand there like one arm across his chest and then like the other arm like under his chin on top of the arm across his chest, like in like a thinking position, but like with like a confidence of like, I'm gonna get this, I just need a second.
Rox, in fact, once again, like moving around each other.
Yeah.
Solk will just shrug. He's just staring at a door. She knows nothing. Has not been told the coast is clear, etc. If somebody else wants to go around, they can.
Alrighty, so beneath the sauce, the secrets hide. So underneath the sauce,
The
door
fact
stands-
squeezes up against Sweelk to look and notices that the guard's not no longer there, and shifts a little bit down this way to try this door.
A few nobles are gathered in the northern room, currently talking over a couple cups of coffee. One of the butlers comes out of the door and he clears his throat and shuts the door very quietly behind him. They've asked not to be disturbed.
Terribly sorry.
No, it's totally fine. I'm sure they'll be done there in just a few minutes. Yes, are you enjoying yourselves at the gala?
Yeah, it's going really well. You know, the one thing I haven't been able to find here at all, which is really strange, because typically these big mansions have all sorts of collectibles and things in them. Like, is there like a collection of trading cards or anything in here?
I don't believe so.
That's too bad.
But he touches his fingertips together. I do collect myself, but he begins to blush. Have you ever heard of the set Raunchy Fairies?
Oh God.
Yes.
It is an exquisite taste in trading card, I must say. It's one of the finer decks.
The new set just came out, and I've got to say, those are some of the sluttiest fairies I've ever seen in my existence. They're beautiful.
Yeah. It was a great follow-up to their Devils one that they did previously. I like the twist that they've gone on it.
Oh, you're a true connoisseur. I never thought I'd meet another enjoyer of lewd trading cards. You wouldn't happen to have the extended art number 69.
I've seen it before. I don't. Well, okay. Let me be serious. I do have 69. It is.
Oh my God.
It is currently not on my person, as it would not be safe to bring it out of its protective casing where I have it stored.
Oh my God. If I could even get a glimpse, just a glance of that just once, I would be shot into the high heavens. I would do anything. I would give anything.
Really? Well, I might be able to arrange a viewing, a private viewing at that. If
Oh my God! Really? Where? When? I'll do anything. I'll even trade you my cold foiled number 112 glitter bum. Oh, I love
the
her.
glitter bum. Oh goodness.
She's my favorite. I do enjoy fairies with abnormally large asses.
Aren't they just the best?
They really, really are.
Those fat bottom fae. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if you find me later, I'll go get my collection and we could meet and show off each other's lewd fairy titties.
It sounds like a plan, but I have one question. One of the things that I've heard is there's this whole hunt happening for something about sauce, really tasty sauce.
Oh.
I was curious if you knew anything about this at all.
Well, I'm not supposed to talk about it, but for of course, for a fellow connoisseur, a fellow collector of lewd trading cards, then perhaps I could make a little bit of an exception. Yes, Mr. Fluffykins has hid items, I don't know which ones, but items all around the house, and they're used to open the doors. But you've got to figure out which ones that you need exactly to open the door, and then you can get a sampling of the secret sauce. He'll even let you bring home a bottle with you, and under the label of the bottle will be the recipe for your eyes only.
Oh, this would be wonderful as well. All right. Well, I bothered you enough. I appreciate the time that you have, and I'm looking forward to this collection that we get to see later.
Of course. And just between you and me, I think the puzzle has something to do with music.
Oh, all right.
But yes, let us reconvene later in a much more private room, and I'll bring my binder.
Excellent.
All right. I've got to get back to work. Toodles.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, don't tell my coworkers about my hobby. I'd never hear the last of it.
I understand entirely. It's just hush.
Of course. Toodles.
This Vax slowly turns and looks over his ass towards Swiddlekin Rocks.
Back down here, I've noticed this statue of a running man. I kind of want it. And I like. So first of all, is this a humidor? Are those cigars? And can I steal some?
No, it is a small xylophone set.
Oh, then can I steal that?
Yes.
Whatever this is, I want it.
Yeah, you can.
Whatever this is, I'd like to steal it.
Yeah,
Through
absolutely.
this window.
I thought those were cigars too.
Xylophone set also makes sense. I'm looking at it. Can I like
You gain a small bell set. Yeah.
small bell set? Okay. I did also steal a bell earlier. I also see this statue over here. Can I like?
Hey, you two. I don't want to bother you too much.
Oh, hello there.
Hey.
Hi, do you want to join us?
Seems like you're having a real private conversation. I gotta clean that statue that's in the corner over there. I don't want to barge in and interrupt your whole whatever it is you're doing. Could you just like pass that over to me and I'll get it taken care of? I'll bring it back later.
No, not now. Can't you see I'm busy handling this lovely woman and her fine, ample assets?
Yeah, no, I can see that. That's why I'm trying to do you a solid instead of me having to go all the way around, come in through the door, deal with a statue, and then leave again, and I'll be interrupting you the whole time. I'm just asking you to give me like 30 seconds. You just bring that statue over, and then I'm out of your hair.
He kind of looks between you and the gossiping gala attendee. Turn around for me. Slowly.
Easy will very much do like a little, like very seductive sort of like, very muscly but seductive sort of like twirl / like check me out sort of spin.
That is sufficient. He picks up the statue and he brings it over to the window. This little thing.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, I was pointing at the other one, but this one I also got to clean. So you know what, it works. I can deal with just one of them.
He drops it inconveniently on the ground. Oh, oops. You're going to have to bend over to pick it up.
Easy happily like makes a whole fucking like, yes, please observe my entire ass. None of it.
I like. Why don't you come in here and join me for a drink?
Maybe in a little bit, sweetie. I gotta deal with this, otherwise I'm gonna lose my job. But you know, it's depending on how all this shakes out.
Well, I like how
me up
you
sometime.
shake out. if you get my drift. I'd like to shake you out of those abnormally tightly fitting pants.
No, it don't take much shaking for that, sweetie.
He claps as the gossiping gala attendee just fans herself. Oh, you're so raunchy.
Hey, you were invited too, lady.
Oh!
Anyway, I'm gonna go take care of this, whatever this is, and we'll talk later.
He gives you a wink. Of course, I would love to see you later. Alright, you gain a statue of a running man.
I don't know if we even need that, but
just pick things up. Something will be useful.
exactly. I did also steal his xylophone.
Fack is kind of curious as to what the holdup is in the hallway, as Rold has now backed up against Fack's ass.
I can't see any of this, so.
Yeah.
Like around the corner. Roll, there is a baby owlbear, but directly in front of your face. He's laying on the ground. And you can hear a low, discontented rumble coming from inside the baby owlbear's chest. He's growling.
Is he growling at this Gala fanatic?
He is, and she seems oblivious to the fact.
Okay, what are we doing, guys? Because I read the door and I got the clue.
Oh, good. We should probably get out of the hallway where the elf guy is, right?
He went to the bathroom. He probably has to poop.
Oh. Okay. Well, we can't go through this door up here. There's some sort of private party happening. And unless we want to go back down that hallway and check that other door while the elf guy's not here, we could do that.
Have we been told about the door with the slots and stuff yet?
No.
Not yet, no.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have that information, but
Yeah.
where are there going to be food and songs? That's where we need to go.
Probably either the room we just came from, that big one with all the nobles, or like the reception area, right?
Roland,
Please don't
why?
make me go back in the room with the nobles.
Yeah, Roland, why?
Oh, nah.
The clue says that
Why?
because the clue says the secrets are where songs are.
Show us the clue.
Can I show them the clues, or wait for me to do that, or do I have to, like?
It's the door, right?
It's you can
Yes.
you can just walk them over to the door. There's nobody there.
Yeah.
Here you go.
It'd just be easy peasy.
I look at the door and notice
I'll scoot down.
the thing, and then I move out of the way from where people look.
If you want to read the clue itself, you can just click on that door.
Nah.
But you must be adjacent to it.
Going to move so somebody else can look.
It says, Sauce Observation Door. Beneath my sauce, the secrets hide. This door stands firm for mouths so wide. A puzzle waits, its clues concealed. For only the clever will it be revealed. Eat and be merry, O noble throng. Your only clue lies in song.
Hey, Roll, what do you think's in the doors on the other side here?
The sauce is on the other side. If we figure it out, we get the sauce.
No. The ones that are, on this other side of the hallway that are closed.
Oh, I don't know. We can. Want me to look?
Yeah, with your fancy hat. Yeah, so
All
to
right.
peek.
Roll is going to attempt to open this door right here.
Leads into another room where a couple of nobles are discussing things over tea. They glance up, expecting it to be help, and see a small figure in a fancy hat. Could we get some... Oh, excuse me, hold on. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you thought you were about to say
I
something.
thought I was. Bark! Bark, bark!
Coming out of that room.
I think someone's doing something with a chicken. I'm not sure.
Bark, bark, bark! Bark, grrr, bark!
Alrighty,
I
which
don't like.
are there's two people in here, so which one is grunting, and then which one can I look at to try and actually talk to?
The sleepy gala participant is the one barking at you. The gloomy gala invitee. Jesus.
Oh, great.
Well, I haven't seen someone so short since the sun dipped over the horizon yesterday. Bark! Bark, bark, bark! Don't mind my friend here, he's just an animal enthusiast. You know, like, he likes animals like rats like bread.
Even Roll is gonna have to like stop for a second and go. Okay.
Those guys are in bed.
Yeah.
If I could hear all this like loud clanging and banging happen from the other room, and it's like motioning to Hexy to move down the hallway to see what's going on.
Easy has entered the first part of this room, saw there was nothing but a weasel in here, so she stole a sun holy symbol and a book for later investigation. Opened this other door, kind of peeked around a corner and saw two nobles in bed with each other. Quickly grabbed a statue off of a desk, then closed the door and left.
The Rocks watched all this happen and just thumbs up.
Listen, sometimes you just gotta take and go, okay?
Pac tries to assess whether or not there's enough room to fit the second weasel inside of the barrel.
There is enough room, as the other weasel will not protest one bit.
All right.
While all that's going on, Roll's gonna go and just basically be like, okay, listen, I don't know what you guys got going on in here. I think for the first time in my life, I don't have a playlist to describe the situation that I'm in. But I was wondering if I could squeeze through to that door behind you over there. And there's that door over here.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
So I'm just gonna like slide past this barking
Meow!
to be like, you good?
Meow, meow. He blocks the door. He points at you.
Blocks the door.
Meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow.
I wanted to know what was in this door, but this guy's just barking at me, and this guy doesn't make sense when he talks.
This guy, well, my friend here, he, well, likes to pretend he's an animal. Likes to get down on all fours and bark like a dog on occasion. Sometimes you just get the urge to howl at the moon, as if you were howling at the sun. Meow.
So,
Oh, just play
I just
along.
wanna- okay, I don't know how to do that because that's weird. I just want to peek in this door real quick, and then I'll be gone. Can I get you guys something instead? I trade you. Just let me peek through the door.
Why don't you give him something to distract him with? He seems to be in a very catty mood. Why don't you play with a string or something? He likes the string as the day, loves making love to the night.
As well, do you have any string or like anything a cat would want to play with?
Meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Easy will pull out the bell that she stole earlier and just start
Little
ringing it at the guy.
bell?
Yeah.
Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow.
Yeah.
He like
yeah,
makes
what-
little paw motions at it, like, yeah.
Jesus Christ, you are all sorts of problems, aren't you? Yeah, kitty cat, there's a bell.
Roll is gonna open this door.
There, you've made him happy.
Hello.
Right. What are you doing here?
I'm enjoying the gala and looking for something fun to do.
Well, you're not gonna find it here. I'm really, really not in the mood. In fact, there's
Why don't you-
nothing in here, like, these bed sheets, atrocious. The books on the bookshelf, boring. I think the most expensive thing I've even found in here is this stupid little needle. I doubt it's even made of silver.
I can tell if it's made of silver. Can I look at it?
Whatever. It's over there on the table. You can even find it.
Oh, I get it. Like a needle in a haystack. I found it.
It's not a haystack, idiot. It's a table. There's stuff on it. Hello? Use your eyes?
I did use my eyes and I found the needle.
Well, good job.
wanna use
Good
your eyes
for
and look
you.
at
Do you
my
want me to clap for you? Wow. Good job. Wow. Leave.
Do you want to see my walk?
No, I don't want to see your walk.
You don't want to see my... He's gonna show me
Why don't you
shiny
just bring
rock.
it to the kitchen? Why would you bring a wok out of the kitchen? You cook in a wok.
No, it's my walk.
I don't... Yeah, a wok. That's what I said.
He's gonna show him the rock and be like, my walk, it's shiny.
Oh, well, isn't that special? What is it?
It's my walk.
That's stupid. You need to go.
You're stupid.
You're stupid.
Or you're stupid.
No, you're definitely stupid. Also, your hat's dumb.
My hat's awesome.
No, your hat fucking sucks. You need to go. I'm really...
I'm a hero here, just so you know.
Right. You're probably a hero to, like, the cleaning the toilets. Good job. The rats respect
I'm a hero.
you.
You're a villain.
I'm not a villain. I just want to be alone.
You're dumb.
You're dumb.
No, you're dumb.
You're
I
dumb.
called you dumb first, so you're dumb.
Get out.
You don't even know what a walk is. You're dumb.
He starts, like, pushing you out. Go. Get.
Goodbye, you weird cat guy.
Meow meow.
Yeah, talk to your parents about it.
Nya nya nya. Nya nya.
Fact looks into the room that heads towards the steam room.
Fact, on your west side, there's a pool room. Small spas can be seen filled with hot, steamy water, and some of the nobles inside are enjoying these spas, sitting in various states of undress. One of them even has a little pseudo dragon in with them, and he seems very, very content, just basking in the warm water.
In fact, oh, there you go. Now I can see it. Excellent.
The
Don't mind me. I'm just picking up the dirty towels. Don't mind me.
Now here you go.
Oh god. Oh my god, can you get this fucking dragon out of the fucking pond here? I'm trying to bathe.
Sorry. That's not really my. There's another tub just in the top corner. I'll get the towel out of here for you.
Oh my god, you've got to get this fucking dragon out of here. Get it out. Get the towels and go like fishing around and get him out of the pond. I want to take a fucking bath.
Rux picks up like a bar of soap and she's like,
Clean that.
and just leaves.
What? I
Fine.
fucking needed that. Hello.
Yeah, you can share soap with the guy up here. It's fine. It's fine. And then Vac attempts to like gently fish the dragon out of the pool.
The dragon seems to be very much enjoying the warm water and gives you a little as you try and reach towards him.
Vac immediately pulls his hands back, being like, okay, I'm not screwing with that. That's, yep. Okay, well, I got these towels. I'm just going to check, make sure there's none extras in here.
You are immediately blasted in the face with a heavy dose of steam. The sauna room is hot. Hot, 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 hot.
Holy.
Can you, like, please close the door? You're letting out all the steam.
Yeah, sure. I just have to make sure I have everything I need. Okay, yep. Looks like you guys are all set. I'll close it up.
Thank you.
While he's gathering towels, he just sort of walks up to this mirror and just hoists it off the wall to see if anyone noticed.
You are getting some curious looks. Especially from this shocked Gala invitee in the nearby spa. Yar, what ye be doing with their steel mirror there, matey?
One of those elf guys in the hallway needed to look himself over, so I was just gonna bring it out to him. But do you have everything you need? Do you need something else?
Yar, I could be using that damn there mirror, matey. Yar.
Oh, I didn't realize you were admiring yourself while you were bathing in the tub.
Yar, I do be a spectacle.
Right. Very well. Who am I to doubt that? Of course. I'll just set it down over here.
Yar. Ye be leaving that there mirror for me gazing.
And I'm not sure if I did that right about just minusing the one mirror inside my thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, excellent.
Thank ye.
Of course. Like I said, I apologize. All right. I'll just tell the elf guy that he can find something else to stare at.
Ye be doing that. Yar.
Back tries to awkwardly get back into the hallway.
Yeah, Rox squeezes past Sweelk because it's like, they're just kind of like traded asses, so it's really easy to get by.
Fair. It's one ass in width. So, how is the cat person? Okay.
Meow.
Did we check this room up here?
Yes.
Yeah,
That was all searched.
Did you guys check this other bedroom up here?
Yes. There's
Yes.
2 people having sex in that room.
Yeah.
Hey, do we need music for something?
Yeah.
Probably.
There's a loot over by that hippo whatever thing, the hippopotamus that we saw earlier. But there's one of those elf guys right next to it.
Wait, there's loot?
Yeah.
Collection.
No, not loot, like as in stuff you can like take. Like
Well, it kind of
loot
is.
As like, well, I mean, but it's like it's the instrument.
Hey, we can go loot the loot, but we gotta get the guy away from the loot.
Yeah, he's right through the door.
Do you have another mirror?
I don't have any mirrors.
I have some.
I got one.
I have one.
Yeah, he's
We
like
get
right there outside the door.
Which way is there, by the way? I don't know. Okay. Is Rolled assless enough to squeeze past everybody?
Yes.
Yes, he is. He's probably the only one who can do that.
Hey, don't get fresh.
Okay, let me get a mirror.
I don't have a mirror.
I mean, I still have one in my bags that you didn't take out from the last guy, so.
Yeah, you just go down this long hallway right here, and then there's doors, and then you go out, and the elf guy is there, and there's one of the fancy people, and then
Okay, I'll go talk to him.
There's
Did we
another door.
follow?
up around the corner. If we can sneak through, we might be able to sneak down and grab it while he's talking to him.
Okay, we can try that.
I'm gonna open this door.
You can't come out.
What do you do, Roll?
Roll's gonna approach the anti-goblin guy and be like, "Oh, are you on the same team? What was his name? Greasy Toes?
Greasy Toes.
Oh, are you on the same team as Greasy Toes? You look just like him."
Oh, hold on.
No,
Uh,
better.
Oh God,
I forgot how to do a Minnesota accent.
it's a lot of like, "Oh, don't you knows?"
Oh, you bitch.
Oh, yeah, don't ya know? Okay, all right.
It's a little troll on that one.
Jaman!
Jamaican and Minnesotan.
Wait, hold on. Right there, little buddy. Hey! What you doing? You causing a ruckus?
Oh no, I was talking to Greasy Toes because he really liked my hat, and then he just said that there was other guys around here, and I just wanted to go say hi. But I also wanted to see what was going on out here. I haven't been to this part of the Gala yet.
Well, you stay out of trouble, little man.
Why would I get into trouble?
Easy's like sneaking down this side of the room and is like trying to motion to Roll to get him to look the other way.
I'm gonna need you to roll ass, Izzy.
Hell yeah.
Lexi is
I have a
trying
hard line
as
of
she
questioning that I was
can
about to enact too.
to hide behind these bushes.
Your ass just looks like two of the bushes. But you successfully watch as Ezzy is going around the path. Currently, the extremely high elf is talking to Roll and has his back towards the griffin. Sorry, hippogriff. Well, you look like a little troublemaker now, don't you know?
So he's looking like he's not looking in the direction of the lute or the lyre currently.
He's not. You look like you're gonna be up to something. Now, come on, let it out. Tell old tell little Wizzy just what you up to. Go on now, spit it out.
Easy tries very hard not to laugh when he calls himself Little Wizzy.
Well, if you must know.
Is this Noble looking towards me?
He's currently looking at the hippogriff. So he's looking this way.
Well, if you must know, I was trying to solve the puzzle because I want to win the prize. But the puzzle is actually very harder than I thought, even though I could read it. And so I was just kind of go around looking for more clues. But Greasy Toes was very, very nice to me, but he said he wasn't allowed to help me too much because it was against the rules. But he did say that there was other guys on the team. So I was just wondering, like, I don't want to get you in any trouble or anything, but if you wanted, I can make you a cool playlist, or I could like help you with something if you could help me. I really do like making playlists. I don't know what kind of music you like. Greasy Toes said he really liked Nickelback. I don't know if you also like Nickelback, but I don't really want to get into any trouble. I just kind of want to win the prize, like, to win it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or be mean, but I just want to win.
Aren't you just a little yapper? Oh, you're adorable. Listen, if you want to do me a little favor, why don't you just go on into the kitchen and give me something to drink?
Okay, what do you like to drink? There's lots of different types of drinks. Speaking of drinks, there's the AC/DC song "Have a Drink on Me." That's a really fun song. I really like to put that one on my playlists. When I'm drinking, I get really drunk though. So then, like, I have to put on other music that's fun to do while I drink. But "Have a Drink on Me" is probably my favorite one.
Just a little water. I'm parched.
Okay, I could go get you some water.
And also, man, I gotta pee. You know where the nearest bathroom is?
don't you just go pee in the bush?
In fact, motions to Rocks to start backing up the other way.
Rux once again easily squeezes past Sweet because it's like each time she goes past, it's like you feel a part of yourself just.
Wow.
Oh no, I couldn't pee in the bush. That's inappropriate. Tell you what, if you give me a little water and then and then I gotta go to the bathroom. And that's why they call me Little Wizzy. Because
Okay.
I gotta pee.
Do you want water or do you want to pee first? Because it seems like you would want to pee first and then drink water to replenish your electrolytes.
Oh, that's really smart. Yeah, where's the nearest bathroom?
I mean, I don't really know. I'm just here visiting for the Gala. I didn't really have a map of the place.
Well, yeah, man, I really gotta pee. I'll find it. Just leave the water right there when you get it. Thanks, sweetie.
I want to.
Rox, I don't know if you could have fit through all that. Remember, that was the super.
Oh, yeah.
Super.
Yeah, I could.
You would have
made it
broken
through it.
every
Just
single
broke every
flower pot.
single piece of flower pot here.
Just every
Uh-oh.
flower is now demolished in there.
Rip. Alright.
Which way?
I'm trying to do a sneak to see if there's anything on the other.
Which way was the kitchen for water?
I don't know
Did you
that,
just
whether
go
or
the
not-
direction of the kitchen for water? God damn it!
You
I
did.
don't think you guys would know this, but remember that's where the elf was sent to the bathroom. Was up the way you guys just went.
Yeah, I saw him in the bathroom. I didn't see him.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to
like,
look at
moved
no
past the window.
elf wiener.
I don't want to look at no elf wiener.
Yeah.
I don't want to look.
I don't want to
no
look.
elf fucking wiener.
I want to ween right now.
We now have a liar. I stole a book earlier. Can I look at the book real quick and figure out if the book is of any interest?
I have a book as well.
The books don't seem to be relevant and just detail the various travels and heroics of the Jabronatar. In fact, all of them are just different novellas of the Jabronatar's conquests, heroics, and, well, other extremely boring details about his life.
We should go back to that door and see if any of the shit we got goes in them holes.
All right.
Okay.
There was also stuff in that front room that probably worth grabbing. But
Yeah.
I am definitely down to try things on door, and then I need to go.
Have you guys seen where I can get a glass of water?
Who are you asking? Oh, you're in the kitchen. Yeah. You can totally get some from the bucket. Right here.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna take water, I guess.
Oh, you're so thirsty.
I'm uncomfortable.
I'm very uncomfortable right there. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this glass of water. Thank you very much. Please don't ever talk to me again.
Wow, he was really thirsty.
Rold is going to go back up, and he's gonna leave the water here for Lil Wizzy.
Thanks. All right. Well,
Actually, hold on. Wait, real quick. This Gala, before I go in here and I'm in the hallway, I'm gonna spit in his water. Wow.
Wow. You
They
hawk
talk
a-
about killing goblins. Fuck them.
He did. Well, goblins, looks like you've got the lay of the land in the Mayor's Gala of the Decade. An interesting puzzle stands before you. As you try and pick up and pilfer everything in the house, some of the riskier stuff you have gotten around with some clever thinking. But man, some of the nobles in this party are downright weird. Many of you have utilized your ass to get around the various problems. But can you use your ass to solve the puzzle? We'll find out next week. That'll be the end of the episode. Thanks, guys. Thank you guys for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. We will continue with Goblin with a Fat Ass as you all try and solve the puzzle and stay out of the various dangers, because who knows what's going to go wrong in the Gala of the Decade that is populated by a bunch of wild, exotic animals. I hope you guys had fun today getting the lay of the land, and I might have to remove some windows just for performance purposes because, man, the map was laggy. So I apologize for that.
Alrighty, I gotta run. Bye.
All right, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I greatly appreciate you all, and we will see you next week for another episode. Sound good?
Thank you.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. I will see you next Wednesday.
Hiya.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Well, well, all right, everybody. That's it for Goblin with a Fat Ass today. You know you can't put fat ass in the title of a Twitch stream? Can't do it. But as the goblins make their way around the Gala of the Decade, they are playing it safe for the most part. But, that's all I'll say. But that's really what the game is about. Hopefully they will solve the puzzle and interact with the various nobles around, make some risky moves, and find the recipe to the secret sauce. Thanks for watching. Catch us next Wednesday at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific for more Goblin with a Fat Ass. I'm your DM Zarina, and I hope to catch you next time. Thank you, Steel Rat, for the sub today. Thank you for the everybody lurking. Thanks for hanging out. Steel Rat, welcome to the community. You joined us at a very fun and interesting time, but I greatly appreciate it. We are doing our little side campaign here as one of our sub goals for Devo's recent stream. But thanks for joining. Appreciate you watching. Hope you got a few good laughs out of it as my random NPC generator tests my limits at improv. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I hope you have an excellent night. And if you want to catch our other D&D stream, which is called Arctis, you can find it on YouTube at youtube.com/ArctisDD. It's ARCTISDD. Catch all of our shorts and funny moments over on Play Arctis on Twitter, TikTok, and Blue Sky. And like I said, I'm your DM Zarina. Thanks for joining me today. Love you all. Much love. Have a great evening, and I'll see you next time.